Horses come.
Horses.
That's
So I've been thinking about horses, you know, and
yeah, horses.
Hey, I just want to say that I was able to get everyone's cameras in the right spot without being able to read the names. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go. I'm here for it.
I had to go into studio mode because I hit start before I meant to, and I was like, oh crap, how do I do this again? Thank you, Dono, for teaching me things.
Big shout out, Dono. Huzzah. Huzzah.
Big shout out, Dono. Big shout out, Dono. Hi, everyone.
What's a hopping?
It's Tuesday.
Hi.
It's Tuesday. Yeah. What do we do on Tuesdays again? Oh yeah, we scream.
Cody, you good?
Yeah, I'm naming more bees. Don't mind me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
How
was
many
like,
names do you have?
He's intense
on.
right now.
Cody, I definitely need you to go over and look at the dummies and Dice Roll's Instagram. I may have posted something about that. So
I love that.
About what?
No,
I need.
What did
I
I
need.
do?
Oh my gosh.
go look at the Instagram if you all would like to know.
So
Good
insane.
plug. Good plug.
Hey,
Well, hi everyone. Welcome in. We are all doing so great. Everyone's totally happy and fine on the
I'm
inside.
sorry for calling a meeting that serious before
Hold on,
game. I
I
had that
Look,
worry.
look.
They made me cry.
I survived and ignored and slept through a tornado. So you know whatever.
Yeah, what the hell, dude? Freaking scared the shit out of me.
Over
man.
here, I'm like, oh, there might be a tornado, and then I go completely offline.
Completely silent for the next like 4 hours. Yeah.
I took a
Yes.
nap.
What's up, Gibbs?
Gibbs, what's up?
Oh, sorry. No, this I had a little Velcro thing in my finger, and when I had it held up the right way, it disappeared that part of my finger, and I'm like, how is that?
You sound super far away, by the way.
Oh, Shinto.
Please talk
Better?
directly into the microphone.
Yes, so much better.
Yep. Sorry. I had this little thing on my finger, and it made my finger disappear. And I was sitting there trying to figure out how to get it to.
See, when I
Yeah,
saw you
to-
holding it up, it was just the Velcro was there, and I'm like, is his hand up? Does he have a Band-Aid on?
Yeah,
I love it. I love
Sorry,
it. I love
guys. I got distracted.
It's all good, buddy.
Hey,
ADHD
DHD&D.
it. Right. Oh my gosh. All right.
Um,
This weird stuff in the
do we
background.
have announcements?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
sorry,
go check
yes,
it.
go ahead.
You're poking your nose. What's up?
I'm gay.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. How could I forget?
Go check out all of the episodes, and I mean all of the episodes of Dummies and Discussions, and they post on Monday about 10:30 in the morning. They've been fantastic. I've got I'm in the
Hydrate.
works trying to get
back.
Katiosaurus
I need to get
to
my
join me. They've agreed. We need to work on scheduling, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that one immensely.
Oh my gosh. my heart pitter pattering for Cadiosaurus. I'm gonna be totally honest. I've been following Cadiosaurus forever on TikTok.
Same. I actually made reference to Eric Good, which is the person that they did all of their Infinite Quest with. And
Oh hell yeah!
yeah, so I was like, hey, at one point in time, Eric had told me to they gave me a challenge. Like there was a video challenge thing that they did. They're like, go make a pancake and throw it at a tree. And I, in the middle of the night, drove to IHOP and bought a pancake and then went home and threw a pancake at a tree. And I sent the video over, and apparently they had it in like their queue to do a response video to. Never got around to doing it. So I mentioned it to Katie during that same live, and they were like, I'll call him right now.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh!
I'll call him, make him do it. I'll make him respond to you.
Make him respond right now. Watch me. I love that. Oh my
And
god!
if you guys didn't know this already, we have a Discord that you can join where we talk about random stuff. You can also see pictures for the game where we're talking about certain NPCs or certain creatures we're fighting, things like that. We also have our merch store that Grimm works pretty hard on. Our spring merch is up right now. Feel free to go check that out.
We were actually talking about one of our favorite shirts that have recently been added to the merch store. In case you're new here, our wonderful DM for the night has this weird habit of beheading his wife.
Okay. Okay. You mean weird habit? That's totally normal.
It's totally normal.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's exactly
Can't
what I think
confirm.
about every day, is just like beheading my significant other. It's so fine, actually.
Therapeutic, even one would say. You know, it's
Yeah.
And I guess one final announcement, I guess, because we left off on Santa. The names I've added are Ace, the original baked bean, Maverick, Lefty, Garbanzo, Asshole, Grumpy, Definitely Orange, Sweet Devil, Trouble, Thorn, Akimbo, Spicy Mango, Harold, Mr. B, and Rusty.
I need
And for those
these
of and for
names.
those of you who don't know,
God.
Cedric is naming his 1,000 bees, 100 bees, his
As
his
many
bees.
as he can come up with.
He's naming his bees.
Listen, I'm wise enough to understand that names are important for someone's sense of self. I am dumb enough to name every bee. Okay.
So wait, remind me, wasn't there an Ezra Jr. or just an Ezra?
I think it was
Lil
Ezra
Ezra.
Jr.
Lil
Yeah,
Ezra. That's what it was. Lil
yeah.
Ezra. That's right.
Just
right.
name him
Next
Lil
to-
E.
He's
a
next to
mumble
two
rapper.
stings.
Or better
and
yet,
Frank.
he's a
Please-
bumble rapper.
Also, group, please check game chat for
I
me.
give up. You did not. Just...
He's a bumble rapper.
Get out. Want.
Okay, I'm picturing like
That was so good.
like a hoodie that has like all of the bees and like maybe like whatever the container is, but all of the names are just down the sleeves.
Is
on
Cedric
both
becoming
sides.
Candyman?
Oh my god! No
What
response.
is
No response.
Oh
All right.
my
Come to the
Just-
Fae.
Okay. Anyway, do we have any other announcement?
I have an announcement for the group. Check
Yes.
the Zoom for me, please, and answer my question if you can, please.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh, we're doing.
Mm.
Hey, Playotic Games, thank you for the raid. We just started.
Good.
So we're
just
actually
in
like in
time.
our beginning talk. So we haven't even really begun the game. Perfect time to come in. Thank you.
Costa
Ooh.
del Sol.
Yeah.
mean-
Okay,
Just-
What about Paul?
Give me just hum.
Great one.
you're right.
Especially- Can we do the remake?
Yes,
Let's do the remake.
that's enough. That's all I needed. No one else's input is valid.
Oh, okay. I just got done typing. Okay.
I
Wait,
mean, you can
said
type it in.
Casa
but-
del Sol? No, that would be such a
Yes.
good one. Yes.
I know it's perfect.
It's great.
The
Good
one that
lord.
popped in my head. I'm like, yes.
My
I never
brain
played
like
the game, but I still know the song. It's like, yes.
my brain lagged out for a second. I was like, oh wait, no, I fucking love Casa del Sol. Stop.
Costa, it's Costa. Anyway,
Huh?
Sure.
it's Costa.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
said.
You said
Jess,
Costa.
last time
Casa del Sol.
on Grimm's Adventures.
Out of here, Michigan.
Jess-
Last time on Grimm's Adventures, we determined that Jess is gay. In case you
Yep.
missed that the first time.
Yeah.
Previously.
Yes, we
on-
did. We determined that very much.
All right, so are we ready to get
This
started?
time on Grimm's Adventures, I can't remember what happened.
I did not mute in time for you to start talking. I'm so sorry. I was not ready for that.
Oh, you're
Last time on Grimm's Adventures, Deborah's birthday! And then some other stuff happened and I wasn't prepared for this. I'm sorry.
we left my secondary home and then continued on our way, following the party that we had. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I'm glad that
it was
we
a
did
fun party. We had a good
Yeah.
time. Good
that.
time.
Did some group bonding and all of that good stuff. You know.
Kyra saw
Bonding.
God. The wrong
Huh.
God, a different God. It hurt.
It hurt.
It's fine.
And so yeah, we made it. We made it to what was it again? Lone Chapel,
Yeah. Okay.
the
This
coastal
is
city.
Yeah. You guys. Should I talk? I don't even know if I should talk anymore. I don't know what's happening. um, yeah,
Vibing.
you guys made your way from the Anvil to the coastal city of Lone Chapel, the city of Artifice. A city built into the alabaster cliffs at the southernmost point of the Goldbreak Desert. Nestled up against these cliffs and brushing gently against the coast of the ocean is the Clockwork City, the city of Artifice, and its vibrant and excited life. It is something that most of you have never seen or experienced. Actually, I would say Leo and Shiv and Shepard, I need history rolls from you guys. Leo, Shiv, and Shepard. Ezra and Cedric, you have never seen technology of this level and capacity.
I beg to
Um,
differ. My
You
face
said
and
history?
trains.
Good lord. You guys have seen trains. I will give you that.
My mask.
5.
Can I have that
My
an
brain.
advantage because like? No, I got nothing.
Artificer.
Never mind.
I'm gonna have to make a whole new
Shiv and I
crop
get that at an
cigarette.
advantage.
You have to make a whole new prop. Oh yeah, I moved.
I will argue that Leo and Shiv can have advantage on this roll.
Yeah.
Well, mine remains a 5.
That is very unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. My first roll was better, but just because I feel like I don't use it enough, I am gonna use Flash of Genius. So
Oh,
Dang.
nat 20.
for a
Nat
total
20.
Total.
And what we got?
for a total of 25.
Jeez Louise, both of you. Okay, so, all right.
I got a nat 20 and your roll is still better than mine.
Well, so like I said, I had my roll was a 15, and you said it's history, yes? Is
Yes.
what we're rolling. History is +5, plus my Flash of Genius is also a +5. So like,
Jeez.
Damn. All right.
Nice.
you.
Okay.
So nat 20.
I
for
will say then
24.
with rolls that high, then Kyra, Shiv, Leo, at some point in your childhood, you've been here before.
It wouldn't surprise me if, like, especially with my dad, like, we had just come through for literally
Oh, yeah.
supply bullshit, or like the equivalent of like an artifice convention.
Right. Yep.
Nerd.
And so, yeah, I will say that, yeah, you've been here before, at least once. Kyra, because we've talked about it with your backstory, you've been here multiple times, so you are familiar with the city. But yeah, Cedric, Shepard, Ezra, you guys are a little awestruck at what you see. You see horseless carriages. You see straight up racers, the same way that you see Shiv's racer blowing across the dunes and whatnot. And you see other airships landing at airship stations.
Shiv, is this where you got your the Defiance from? Is this where you?
Well, no, I made the Defiant,
Built it
so
from
like it
scratch.
definitely done come from a good idea.
Um,
Wouldn't it be nifty if like I could take my little homemade hunk of junk and then put it up against these things and just watch it smoke them? Oh my god, that'd be so
Grim.
good.
Shiv, I
You
think
s-
that's a great idea.
Yes.
Grim, you said they were horseless like carriages. Do they look like regular carriages would, but without a horse?
They look like how a regular carriage would,
So,
but with
yeah.
like a little motor box in the front.
Ezra would immediately try to.
And I will say, mind you, you guys haven't landed yet. You guys are still like in your.
Oh,
'cause
okay, okay.
Yeah, because when we first when we ended last session, you guys were flying in. So
Okay. I'm gonna hold off.
You said there were other airships.
there are a couple other airships that are also docking over at what looks like skyports along the coast or along the cliffs.
Do you think that we have to dock at the skyports? I mean, we're also a car. I don't know. What are the rules for multi-terrain vehicles?
I will say, Kyra, as you are saying this, Shiv, you see suddenly an individual fly up and like kind of right in front of where your window is, just hold up a hand and then motion to your top deck that they're gonna want to talk to you, and I will share their picture.
Stop!
in
You have violated the
Discord.
law.
Stop!
I'm playing too much Oblivion. Sorry.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I swear.
Ezra
With all the
would.
aviation stuff I've been watching lately, I've been thinking you got a call on the landline. I'm gonna give you a number to call.
I'm
It's
gonna
coming
lean over.
from inside the house.
Ezra's
It's
gonna lean over
coming
to.
from inside the house, he says.
Ezra's gonna lean over to Cedric and be like,
Captain, we are being hit.
There's carriages without horses down there that are moving. I think
Here's
they
the
might
picture.
be
Ghost
ghost
carriers.
horses. I think they might be ghost horses.
Ghost horses.
Maybe, I don't know.
yes,
I'm gonna look for them when I
anyways.
get up.
So yes, you see a robotic man just point and then go to land up on the top
Actual
deck.
robotic or warforged?
Roarforged. So yeah,
Okay.
that's right. You would be familiar with the forged. Not many people are
Ezra would
across
not.
Senia. Yeah.
Picture up in the Discord.
Yes,
Leo
the
and
picture
I-
is in the Discord. Yes,
Leo and I made friends with one in one of the towns we were in.
you did.
Yes, we did. Cash.
Fucking love Cash. Cash is
If I
so
remember
cute.
correctly.
Yep, Cash is in Scorchwater. So
Mhm.
I think actually, yes, Cedric and Ezra are the ones, now that I'm thinking of it, that I don't know if you guys have met a Warforged yet. So yeah,
No, I have not
you,
for sure.
you see a robot man literally jetpack in front of the Defiance, wave down, point to the top deck, and then go and land, and you hear the feet just
Hey,
land up there.
You think that
This-
thing's kind of? You think that thing's kind of like Mischief's little thing, but like someone did a better job, made a bigger one?
You think there's something here that like they built to like specifically
Like she gets out of
punch
her,
things?
she gets out of her like cockpit. They're having this conversation. Goes, "That's a whole ass person, you nimrods."
You would think that. You talk to yours like it's a person anyway.
It literally is.
Well-
They're the forged.
I'm
It's
just
not-
saying, it looks like its name is Killbot, and it looks like it could open beer bottles with its head.
I mean,
hate
I
you
could do
so
it
much
with
because
my.
now I can't unsee it. You piece of shit.
Damn it! Damn it! I thought I had something cool.
Baby.
All right, so Shepard
I gotta
dies.
go
So
Suddenly falls from the
Shep-
sky.
Shep gets sniped by Killbot. Thank you for the big traumatic last 3 episodes we had because of you, Matthew.
I
But-
swear. All right, it's fine.
But Shiv gets
Not
out of
sad
the
or anything.
Shiv gets out of the cockpit and lets the Defiance kind of hover there because it's still in airship mode. Let it kind of like softly hover, but
Mhm.
still goes up to the top.
Hey DM, having been here quite a few times, would Kyra know that like if this is a place where it's like, hey, be careful, there are all sorts of scammers and grifters and whatever. Would she know if this is a place to be on her guard, or it's like, this place is pretty safe, or like, what's the general atmosphere?
It is a major city, so you do understand. Like, yes, there are shady people. However, you also know that there are customs for approaching with a skyship. So
I'll go up with Shiv then to see if I can help in any way.
So, all right, Kyra and Shiv, you guys make your way up onto the upper deck, and you see this rather large Warforged individual. Just, greetings. Name of vehicle approaching Lone Chapel.
One more
Oh.
time. Sorry, I was correcting the chat spiration.
And this is
You're
why I
fine.
asked for specific names.
You're fine. Sorry. Yeah. So it's less addressing a single person and more just like, hey, what's the name of the vehicle that you guys are approaching with, so I can see if you're on record.
This is
I'd
and she
love to, Shiv.
bolsters. She gets like real tall. She goes up to 3'3" all of a sudden, or sorry, 2'3" all of a sudden. Right? It's This here just slams her foot down on it a couple times, just like dunk dunk, is the Mobile Defiance. Air form.
Air Mobile Defiance. You see the light sensor on its face kind of like blinks through like a bunch of different colors sporadically. Not on record. Emergency stop?
Are you asking me if it's an emergency stop, or are you telling me to emergency stop?
Sorry, apologies. Wondering, inquiring.
Speak to a representative.
Can I hear any of this with my passive 17?
I would say yeah. It's not quiet.
I'm just gonna poke my head up. I'm not gonna come completely out of the up top deck, but I just want to poke my eyes out where I can watch.
I mean, I would have dealt with this sort of thing before, right?
Yeah, you would have seen it. They have these for the Skyport, for any of the train stops. Basically, what's coming into the city? Is it dangerous? Do you need help? You know, just stuff like that.
Did you forget to file a
Oh.
flight plan?
Did you forget to file with the city?
I'll glance to ship captain, if I may. We are.
I'm just proud to be here.
We're just a crew of adventurers. No emergency per se, but it was unplanned, and we apologize for not sending word ahead.
Unplaying like me. How you doing, Ezra Ironsides?
No
Already.
Get back down in your hole.
I just wanted to see a big old robot. All right.
We have only passengers to declare.
Understood. We will appoint a dock for you. One moment. You'll see the light blink several times again.
He goes to do like the blink, and Shiv just looks up and goes, "So you do declare?"
I do declare.
I do declare.
I do declare.
Gosh,
Sorry, I am on one today.
you're fine. Excellent. I will escort you. Please follow me. Apologies. Once more. Name of the vessel?
Malicious compliance, and she'll hold up her hand to like potentially let it do like a palm scan or whatnot if it does like little things like that. She'd be like, Captain Chivale Nimble Hands.
Greetings, Captain. I am Caliber.
I can get used to that actually.
Is it
calling
named
him Captain for
Calibrate?
realsies. Caliber, like a gun.
Oh, that's easy to remember.
That's easy. I can do that. I'll put his name in the Discord.
I feel like it starts with a K for some reason.
Yeah.
It's Grimm. Of course it does. It's always going to start with the wrong letter.
Well,
wow,
so,
you wanted to
in-
spell it different. Be
All of the
quirky.
Well, we picked on his
Warforged in my
last
world-
name he made.
Listen, all of the Warforged in my world, their names are acronyms, and they don't know what they're from, but they are the names that are basically imprinted upon them somewhere.
And I'm guessing they also have like, it's not just the acronym because it also probably pulls the Warforged aspect of like something of them as well. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
fucking
looking at the
awesome
way
brain,
you
I love it.
spelled caliber, there's a southern white woman that named her daughter that. I can feel it in my soul.
It's giving Cody's underscores. And now I see where he gets it from. Continue.
It's nodes underscores. All right. Anyway, Caliper's jetpack will ignite, and he will take off towards the dock and expect you guys to follow him. I'm assuming you do, Shiv.
I'm so excited to drive this thing. Let's go. It has a home.
All right.
Well, it's kind of nice because like this will be the first time that it's actually had a dock for it.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
It is still at the end of the day, it is still a ship. It is still an active vehicle. But nobody else around us has had the capacity to house A, vehicles, and B, a vehicle of this size when we're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just excited to be like, I get to actually put my baby in a home. Let's go.
Question.
Yes.
The Warforged took off, right?
Yes.
Leo's gonna take off after him. He's like, oh, he's leading the way. All right, I'm gonna go with him.
Leo's like,
Yeah,
I
you
want to
can
fly
fly.
too. Starts running down the dock.
He
Forgot
can
you
fly. He's got the boots of
Yeah.
flight. So just
Forgot about that.
Which canonically, if I don't know if you remember, are very much like Iron Man boots. So yeah, you kick them off, and all of a sudden, just hear this like as
I'm gonna
Leo
go with
just
the
rocket boots follows
I'll go with
after
the
this
metal
guy.
guy.
I love it. That's amazing.
I know Leo has legs, right? But in my brain, he's a snake boy. He's just got his tail just fucking flapping in the wind.
No, it's Sir Hiss from Robin Hood. He's in the balloon.
Oh my gosh. I love it
It's
so
the
much.
only thing in my head.
I'm so here for it. All right, so Shiv, you bring the Defiance behind Leo, who's behind Caliber, and arrive at what quite literally just looks like a giant like dock that you would normally see on the water, but a good like 10, 12 stories above all the buildings. And you watch as Caliber lands on the dock and then like guides you closer and brings you in. And as you bring the ship in, you feel this tug and lurch against the steering console, and then you just stop. What is your passive perception, Shiv?
12.
My passive is a 15.
15. Okay, you would be able to notice then. Your ship is currently being held in place, so it will not fall by electromagnets. So yeah, there are electromagnetic. My language, I swear. There are electromagnet columns along the edge of the dock, the same where they would normally be, like the buoys, the buffers, so that the ship doesn't bump against it, that kind of just hold the Defiance in place.
Just for shits and gigs, like nobody would be kind of like making sure like nobody's actually around to see it. She would literally just kind of like reach into her like little side pocket and grab out like a handful of ball bearings and just like chuck them into the electromagnetic field, just like see if they hold, just like
I love it. just yeeting these little. You just hear the little like. You hear like that hum, and then
Hey.
just a tink.
So, Grimm, these are pretty strong magnets, you'd say, right?
Yeah.
Do I feel a pull of it on my face?
No.
Good.
Do I feel a pull of it on my body?
You feel
I
heavier.
don't like the way you hesitated when you said that sentence.
Right.
Well,
You feel a little heavier as you're exiting the ship as you get onto the dock itself. But most of the direction of these magnets and the way that they're designed is pointing down and out towards the hull of the ships as they're being docked.
I'm suddenly reminded of ICP. Get
Why?
magnets, how do they work?
How do they work? God damn it.
Damn.
Magnet.
Ira is gonna go back over to Shiv. Captain, we do need to get a docking ticket when we leave, so that when we come back, they don't assume we're thieves trying to steal this. It's just to show that this is your ship.
We don't need to show it, it's mine. Like,
Well, I know that, and you know that.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like it should have some kind of like magical signature on it.
We need a flag.
Shiv's getting like real tinfoil hatty all of a sudden, being like, "Why you need me to register my vehicle?" It's
He'll
my
look over it.
vehicle."
Ezra look at Cedric. Cedric, we need a flag.
Flag.
We need a flag. Here.
We need
need
a
a flag.
logo.
I'm gonna make one.
Can you?
We're about to get a
Like,
pound
you and-
cake flag.
You and Shepard. Shepard's pretty artistic, right? And Leo could probably help.
No,
What do you like?
autistic. Autistic.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It's funny because that was my speech impediment as a kid, is that I couldn't say my R. So artistic and autistic were the same word.
I mean, yeah, I could make a flag. Probably.
Yeah,
You and
strip the
Shepard?
shirt off his back and then put some paint on it. There you go. Got yourself a flag right there.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I
Pretty high.
absolutely believe that Mr. Centric would do that immediately. Please,
mean,
please,
it's pretty
please.
hot here.
I didn't think I said that. I thought it'd be funny.
Oh no, I like this actually. Cedric's flag. I like this.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be for the ship, Cedric.
Miss Kyra, just so you know, I
Not
did message
perfect.
you on Discord
Cedric's
the
flag.
list of people you
Yes,
can
What
I
have I
find
done? What have I
You
done? I'm
created a
sorry.
monster because nobody wants to see some.
Nobody
Nobody
wants
wants
to
Something
eat
about
Chanel no more. They
spaghetti.
want
Okay,
Cedric
anyway.
to chop liver.
All right. Caliber is going to approach you, Shiv, and ask if you would like to register the vehicle here for a couple of days.
How much
Just
does
a
that
couple-
Same
cost?
as when you put horses up at the stable.
So the ship's gonna get brushed and fed.
We're not going to forget the ship and it's going to
Yes,
die,
Leo,
right?
they're gonna
He looks at
brush and
Shiv.
feed the ship.
Yeah, what do you think?
For an
that this
extra
ship
5
is?
sil-
Philip.
For an extra 5 silver, we will clean the hull if you need to.
When you say Philip, because Shiv obviously forgot that was Ezra's best friend's name that who lost his legs because
I
of
thought
Ezra.
It was the horse.
No, that's Felix. Ezra's
Oh
gonna.
shit! I meant Felix. Back it up. I said Felix because I was going for the horse.
You better traumatize this man.
Even further. Anyway.
We've been trauma bonding.
Bonding.
Bonding. All right. But yes, for 2 silver a day, we will maintain the ship and clean it. On the exterior, if for an additional 5 silver a day, we will clean the interior if you would like.
I'm so good with you only cleaning the outside because, like, realistic. She looks at it and goes, "Realistically, it's getting a little dusty on the outside, but like
I'll
inside's fine."
Ezra will do prestidigitation, but it only covers a small amount because that's how it works. So you have a clean square.
So, like,
As-
if I register
Clean, perfect square on the side of the
I
Super
feel
clean.
like
boom,
that.
5 foot square.
I really feel like that would make me want that whole thing cleaned even more.
Yeah,
Right.
it's awful.
It's like
Hey,
one
do that again for every
shiny
hour and
spot.
get yourself a checkerboard going.
I can do it all I
Get
want.
some pieces
Look.
carved out.
I can cover the cost of keeping it here and keeping it clean. It's
I
alright.
just want to know, like, what all actually goes into having it registered. Like, does it go into like a database where other people potentially have access to my registration? Because, like, what if I don't want them to have that?
Yes, and they're gonna put a tracker on the underside of the hole. Hey,
I was getting ready to talk.
no, it's like I said. It's the same as when you put your horses up in the stable.
Well, yeah, but like, horses are a lot easier to
Hey,
blend into like travel.
Miss-
and shit. This
Miss
is a
Shiv,
big
Miss-
old thing. I was
Miss Shiv.
just.
No, listen.
She shoots Ezra
Can't
a
you
look,
just-
and she's just like,
Can't you just make it disappear and then they can't find it anyway?
I mean, like, realistically, that's
what's the
not
big
really
deal?
how it. That's not really how it works. I'm still gonna take the drive shaft out of it. I'm not worried about them stealing it. I'm worried about other things that I don't maybe want to have in conversations in public about.
All right then.
Balin. He'll look at the attendant. Don't track us.
I
They
wasn't
don't know how to
intending
do
to.
that.
Awesome. You're a good person.
Oh, I
Ezra,
forgot.
you-
that we
you
were
will
talking
watch
about
him
such a
pause for a
massive
second
thing.
as you say that, Ezra. Like you say that he pauses. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Wait, what did you say? I got so distracted
Called him a
by
good
the
person.
fact that it still says it's a birthday.
I called him a good person. Oh, it does. Pidge's birthday again.
You know what? We're gonna skip over all of that because that not my job to unpack that. Anyways, where do we go to?
Right. And she takes
Ezra's
some
gonna
money out of
walk
like
away.
her other side pocket to like pay for the registration and goes, if anybody hunts us down, if this registration gets into any type of database, I swear to God, I will come and disassemble you. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And leaves just very promptly, like, that's all. Carry on. Irish goodbye.
Yep.
Wait, is this a Warforged we're talking to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Ezra did not even think about it
Yeah.
until he's like 20 feet away and he's gonna go, "It's not a fucking robot."
No, Shiv catches up to Ezra like little scurry little
Yeah.
legs. And it's just like, no, I just want to make sure that it doesn't get put into any kind of public record, like the name of the vehicle, what it potentially might look like, because I don't know if y'all forgot. there are people in prominent places or have access to prominent places that don't want us nosing around in their business.
Well, I
I would
mean,
rather them not have access to public records of the Defiance, like realistically.
how about access to a bullet
Well, wait a minute.
in the? Never
You
mind.
didn't call it the Defiance, though.
You called it malicious compliance.
You called it malicious compliance.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
damn.
there you go.
Okay.
No, that's fine. That's good. As long as there ain't no kind of signatures that it.
Oh my
has
God,
in you.
no! Now it's got to have a code name every time we go into another city.
I love it.
Just a different combination
What
of
is-
words.
What
A
is
new
the name of
malicious-
your ship? The Meatloaf Dryness. All right.
That's so visceral.
To get like a hologram on the side of the ship that says the name, but that could be changed every time, so that way Shiv can change it whenever we go to
The
dock
letters
somewhere.
just, it's a marquee, so the letters just like, or whatever.
Meatloaf dryness. The meatiest brick in the sky.
Now I gotta think of. I gotta do the bee thing like Cody's doing,
Marinated
where it's like I gotta
kindness.
just have
Anyway.
it.
Mamaw's diaper. Let's get going.
The mangy dog.
Caliber, I have a question for you.
Go to bed.
Yes.
I don't want to go to bed. First off, secondly, I would like to know what's the local time and temperature?
Motherfucker.
Midday hot.
Captain.
No, okay, pause. Because he's doing this only because we talked about it. I didn't think you were gonna make me actually pull it up. Now I gotta open stuff.
Well, while you're doing that, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
With Ezra's progression towards whatever it is he's becoming, is he affected by weather now?
What do you mean?
Like temperature? Does temperature if it's hot? Is that like does he?
No more than
Feel
it
that?
did before. I mean, if it's hot,
Okay,
it's
so it
hot.
hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. Good to go.
Yeah.
Good question. How long until the sun sets?
You guys
You're
are monsters.
welcome.
All right. It is currently 78 degrees with 21% humidity and
The
a light
beach?
breeze. Yeah.
Jeez. Is it high or low tide?
It is low tide.
And what's the 7-day forecast?
I'm not giving you the 7-day forecast. Yeah, low humidity because the air is coming off the desert right now. It is blowing towards the ocean, and it is
Okay.
low tide. So you're getting that nice sandy desert air coming in.
Dryness.
Yep.
It's not hot though.
Desiccation.
That little.
It is the
that little
smell
humidity
of
is nice.
it is the smell of nori on the air. As
Would
you
it
know,
be?
that
Would it
dry
be though if
seaweed.
the air's coming from the desert?
Oh, it's not a strong breeze.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I said, it's a light breeze, but it's dry desert air coming down, drying up the low tide.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It smells like nori.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that seaweed, that dry seaweed smell.
Nope. Don't think it. I don't like it. How many hours until the sun sets?
You got about you guys got here early in the morning, so yeah, you got about like 12.
Okay.
It's early.
Because he asked for the time too.
Yeah, we'll say it's like 8 a.m.
I feel like Cody's in the middle of drawing a flag right now.
I
I
guarantee
knew
you.
it. I knew it. He said,
mentioned
"Yep, I
it.
knew it. I could tell."
Chapter, it'll be about 12 hours before the sun sets. Don't worry about
I'll
it.
be walking with a piece of whatever scrap anything I could find. Period. As long as it was
Cedric
flat,
passed a dumpster and is like, "I'm gonna draw on that.
I'm gonna
Take
draw on
something out of it."
and I'm drawing on that, and I'm gonna look over at Shepard. Hey, how do you spell brigade?
It's B-U-R.
Okay,
Hey.
whoa, slow down, slow.
Are you
Yeah,
doing
you
this within earshot of the?
Shepard,
of the
go ahead and give me a deception.
Yeah, thank you. That's and his charisma sucks, so that's great.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but my deception actually is really good.
This is gonna be versus Cedric's passive insight because he's busy drawing.
So I got a 15, sorry. I got a +1 to my deception.
As of insight, damn it, it's 14. All right.
Damn!
Yeah. He believes you.
Like, does that side eye for just a split second? Like, maybe no. All right, yeah. Yeah, but it's B-U-R.
Wait. B U
B.
R.
Yep. G.
Does the R face that way?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
G-A-D.
G-A-D.
E.
E.
Yeah.
B-U-R-G-A-D-E.
Yeah, that sounds.
G-
Yeah.
Forget. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you-
sounds right.
You sure the hoop goes left?
I think so.
Okay.
No, it
Yeah.
looks good, man. No, it looks
Yeah.
beautiful. Hey,
Cool.
we scrapping later this evening?
Probably.
Oh, good.
But don't look at it. It's not done.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk off.
Kyra, are you with me and Shiv?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
he's gonna like lean over to you two and like speak softly, just like, so how long we plan on staying here? As long as it takes to find what we're looking for, or we want to vacation?
This is a vacation to me. Like, if I'm being completely honest with you, I've been wanting to come back to this ever since I was a kid. We have.
I've never heard of this place, and I'll be honest.
don't
Last time I
surprise
saw
me.
the ocean, I was 5, and it terrified me. But I'm enticed.
Well, I can certainly show you around. I've been here quite a few times, actually.
I'm gonna be looking for information. So if you have any idea where I
Yeah.
might be able to get some of that,
What
I'm
kind of
shady type.
information are you looking for specifically?
see if I can get any hint of whereabouts for our tiefling friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That seems
Might
pretty
be.
good. That's a good plan.
I mean,
Sure.
Happy to do it alone.
Shadiness of it all. Like, might I
don't-
suggest the racetrack?
I mean that
Hey,
does sound
hey.
really fun.
Hey, can I see if Shiv is giving a genuine suggestion or if this is for a personal thing?
What if it's both?
I was just gonna say, Shiv, what is it?
Okay,
like,
so
like would I be able to
realistically,
tell that it's
it's-
like you're
that would be
using
insight
this?
versus either Shiv's persuasion or
So that's-
deception.
that's what it-
depending on what they want to.
It would be hard because, like, it's definitely both. Because
I
it's
would
like,
suggest
Shiv wants-
persuasion for that. then,
Shiv
if it's
wants to
both,
go
yeah.
because it's a thing, while also understanding that
I would say persuasion for
racetracks
that
in
too.
general and sports
Yeah.
betting tend to attract some weird ass people, especially
Yeah.
people that play in money games.
The only sports
yeah.
betting that Ezra knows about is Fight Club. So, and not just Pound Cake, the one and the one that was in Low.
Yep.
So
yep.
it's all he knows about.
The pit. Yep.
Yeah, the pit. So my insight was 23.
My persuasion is not gonna be great. There's no way I can beat it.
I will
I
say,
got-
yeah. If that's the case, even with a 23, he probably knows everything you just actually said.
Probably because my persuasion is a 2.
Yeah.
So
I like what you're doing there, Miss Shiv. Personal gain, but also getting the group. That's smart. Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, realistically, why else, in the event that anybody shady is there that might potentially be also looking for intel on us, it's solid cover. Y'all are
You
just there to support me in my drive.
Yeah. I like. All right.
Ain't no better way to lie than tell the truth.
I
That's-
think I need to find a church.
Hey, that falls in line with the closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm. I love it.
Just Miss Shiv, don't let your yearnings get ahead of your earnings. You know what I'm saying? I'll let that sit with you for a little bit.
Earnings
don't
ahead
need
of
to-
yearnings. I'm gonna muse as I
Yearnings
stomp
ahead
by.
of earnings.
Yeah, I'm just gonna muse on that and stomp on by.
Hydrate.
All right. So as you guys make your way down the docks, and towards the cliff face itself. There are it looks like a tower built at each dock down the cliff, and with several doors. And you notice people standing and waiting at these doors, and then a door will open. Some people come out, some people go in. Kyra, you're familiar with this interesting contraption. You've seen it before. You've come up here with your dad, just to, if anything, just to view the ships because you thought it was really cool as a kid. Leo, you've again been to the city. I don't think you would have had any reason to be up here. You would have been here with your dad, and he would have been very, to the point. Like, we're here for a medical thing. We're going to our hotel, then we're going to the doctor's, thing, and then we're going home. So you're looking at this like, what am I looking at? Shiv, I would say probably the same for you, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Your dad was, very much, hey, we're here for a job.
I would argue that there was like, Shiv probably had like a little bit more.
Probably
fun,
actually, yeah, a little more.
A little bit more than Leo would have, because medical shit tends to be a little bit more serious. Leo's dad was on a mission, whereas like I said earlier, this would kind of be more like a convention for my dad. I would have been allowed to go wander.
You get to wander a little bit. So yeah, I would say just roll me a d20. Just flat d20.
I will say that Leo is chomping at the bit.
Oh yeah.
To get...
Just Leo or Shiv and Leo?
Shiv, just Shiv.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's an 18.
Okay, so yeah, Kyra, Shiv, these are the elevators down to the city.
Oh, Mr. Ezra, if you would come here, please.
Yes. He'll make his way over.
All right, I know you have a bit of a challenge with heights and oddly moving contraptions.
I mean, I
Now-
think I've gotten this flying thing down for the most part. I don't get nauseous as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know what?
How you feel about controlled falling?
You know what? Take my arm, please.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's
Oh,
gonna be
it's fine.
great.
It's fine. It's all right. It's all right. I promise. Everything's gonna be
Are my
just,
feet gonna come off the
peachy
ground?
dandy.
No,
Like, is the floor gonna come out from under me?
no.
I would be all right.
Mm-mm.
All right.
So
Well, the door in front of you guys opens up, and some people come out. An older dwarven woman. Thank you.
How does it
Kevin.
open? Does it like?
And
Does it like?
yes, it's opened.
Ezra's just like.
magic teleporter box.
Shush! This is supposed to be a joke for you and Gibbs.
I would like to walk into this
Thanks,
thing.
Kev. You see this automaton just no words, just waves.
I see he ditched the skateboard.
He ditched the skateboard, he ditched the rickshaw. Kevin's back. Yeah.
I would like to. So, have you ever seen a person that like doesn't trust an elevator, ride an elevator?
You're about
Yes,
to.
I've seen my reflection. Please continue.
You're about
Yeah, yeah.
to.
So, I'd like to do that for like I'm fine with flying, but something about like the feel of the floor
Of a
falling-
confined box hanging
yeah,
by
yeah.
a string? No, I get it.
Yeah. So
Metal
I
cable.
I can just feel myself like doing the knee buckle with the arms out, like oh god.
Yeah. When it goes down, I have a plan.
Okay, so yeah, when you guys first
get
enter the
in.
room, I will say, yeah, you first enter the room, it just feels like you're in a room. Nothing's, weird yet. And then the door closes, and the automaton.
Ominously,
Before we go
ominously,
down,
Shiv looks up at Ezra very ominously. The door closes. She's like, "Ooh, you better saddle the fuck up, Walnut. Let's go."
wow, Miss Shiv, please. Kyra's gonna preemptively cast Lesser Restoration to help with Ezra's nausea that is sure to be hitting, and then look over to Mr. Cedric, please.
I mean, we haven't gone down yet, so Ezra doesn't know what's
No,
happening.
as
He
she
doesn't-
says,
look,
as
I'm
she
not
says,
done yet.
please. As she says, please. There's the, and then
Ezra-
you guys
Ezra
slowly start to
drops-
descend.
Ezra drops like Spider-Man to the floor.
I'm absolutely doing that like horse stance, hover, squat,
Yeah,
knee,
the big
knees
squat.
apart. Yeah, the big squat where I'm just like, oh god.
Ezra's sprawled out on the floor, trying to grab it, and just like,
Okay,
And
all
you're
right.
Hold
right.
on. He's sprawled out on the floor, like a bearskin rug, basically. She looks down and goes, "Oh, so this is how it feels when you look down at me. Got it."
This ain't funny, Miss Shiv. The ground's
Y'all would
falling.
notice. Y'all would notice. As you hear the gears moving, the wall behind you, next to the automaton, is a glass pane, but you see all the gears and everything moving, the cables and whatnot.
He's got his
Ezra
face
didn't see
pressed
that.
right up against it. Just like,
Yeah, the doors that you came through, although on the outside of the building, where the dock is, the second set of doors for the actual elevator itself are glass, and you are passing by just metal for a little bit, and then it just opens, and you see the whole city splayed out before you as you slowly descend down into it.
Nope, don't see that.
And again, I
Face
did
of the floor.
mention you were about 12 stories up, so yeah, you guys are just. You see the
How
building
fast
tops.
is this elevator?
Just a like normal elevator. so you
Standard,
just-
okay.
You know.
Yeah, Ezra's not looking up. He's looking at the ground. He's holding the
I
ground.
was going to. Sorry. So Cairo had cast the lesser restoration on Ezra, so at least you're not nauseous. But then
Yeah.
now that you're on the floor, she's gonna kind of gently nudge your leg out of the way so she can step forward to the. You're all right. Goodness sakes. She'll make a couple like just hush, shush, 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 shush. You're fine. You're
The
fine.
ground's
But then
falling.
she's gonna step forward towards the window because I'm excited. She's excited. She loves this part. But yeah, she gently kind of nudge your leg out of the way. You're fine. You're fine. And then step over you to get to the window. Shepard, you quite all right?
Are we down?
No, we just started. Okay, okay.
We haven't
You
even
too, huh?
left yet.
Are we down? Tell me
You know
we're
what?
down.
Just okay. She's gonna
I'm
kind of
just-
like hold his arm and just gently pet him like she would a spooked horse.
Ezra will like turn his head,
My
but
favorite-
like with his
oh,
eyes are
sorry, go ahead.
closed, and he says to Shepard, he's like, "It's a lot better down here, I promise you."
I
My
can't get
favorite
down
thought-
I cannot get down there in armor.
My favorite thought about all of this is while you two are panicking,
Cedric's just
Cedric
drawing.
is just drawing and not even realizing that you
No
guys are
fucks.
descending. He's just like, why are we standing in this room? Like,
All right.
That's what we're doing. It's hilarious. He's almost done. And everyone comes in with, don't. I'm making a flag. Get away.
the music just makes it so much better.
It
too.
does.
I'll
It
look
really
over at
does. It's such a-
Shiv. Kara's gonna kind of look over at Shiv and she's like, ugh. These are our manly men then, huh?
Mhm.
Leo's
They
just admiring the gears and whatnot in the wall, just like, this is so cool.
Got a bunch of real men and an autistic.
Listen.
Listen, Leo, the little automaton next to you, just like,
I can kill monsters. I can't beat gravity. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
You just ain't tried hard enough yet. We'll get there. We'll get
Ezra
there.
just stop. He just picks his head up. That's stupid. That's stupid.
you guys finally descend low enough that you start to see the top of the palm trees and whatnot, and you start getting closer to the city street below, and with another gung, and then the doors start to open.
I'm gonna as that thump
Thanks, Mr.
hits,
Ezra. Please get off the floor.
as that thump hits, I'll kind of hop like, oh god.
Oh goodness. Oh, okay. And she goes back to the kind of like the shushing like she would with a horse. Just, it's all right, Mr. Shipping. It's all right.
Okay. Oh, just let me off.
Ezra's not gonna get up to the
Okay,
doors
all
open.
right. Okay.
As I said, with that thump, the door does open. So
Ezra looks up and goes, gets up.
Good thing you didn't panic.
Right?
Cool as a cucumber, this one. Goodness.
Wait, where are we?
We're on the ground. It's-
Great way of thinking of things.
Good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes, actually, I think there might be a little bit. Is there a bathroom nearby?
Press the digitation yourself and let's get on with it.
Just wet your pants. I'll do it for you.
I swear. All right.
I like to roll deception.
Sure. Where's your passive insight, Shepard? What is that?
Total 18.
15.
Oh yeah, he'll prestidigitation it for you.
No, I'd like to scoop this out myself.
Oh, you already. Can I smell it? Do I smell it?
Listen, we're in a questionable moment right now. Let's get out of this weird box.
Okay,
if I
we're-
smell,
Automaton
if I smell shit, I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on him.
All right.
And then Ezra
You
will
guys are in the city.
at the automaton. He's gonna go. What am I doing?
It's just polite. Leo just really excited.
It's not a.
All right. So yeah, you guys are in the city. You see tons of people walking around, but you also see people using various other methods of getting around. You see someone on a mechanical horse. You see someone driving by in one of those horseless carriages. You see somebody on wheeled shoes zipping by.
Hey, Grimm. By the way, you never gave me a map for this. to
Oh,
put
did
on
I not?
screen.
I apologize.
No.
I thought I did. Let me send that to you then on Discord.
Thank you, sir. So I can change our map for the viewers.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. It's fine. Just dad sneezing over here.
Presentate.
Good old Matt reminded me.
That's just you sneezing. It's like, what do you mean?
Oh, that's why. I forgot to save it. All right.
Fair enough.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. We can get it after break.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Hey, worry about it after break.
Yeah.
Hey,
But,
hey, chat. Ignore the map. We'll fix it after break.
I apologize. I thought I saved it.
I spaced on it too. Matt reminded me like just now.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'll take care of that during break then. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
But yeah, you guys are in the city. There are so many people walking around, but also driving around and zipping around. There are little automatons that are shaped like various animals, all carrying things as small messengers. Yes, Shepard.
Define zipping around.
There are people with wheeled shoes, what looks like gliding down the road,
Like rollerblades or Heelys.
like rollerblades.
Okay.
But like old school, like the original concept rollerblades. I don't know if you guys have seen those before. They're hilarious.
Oh yeah.
My day.
Right. Yeah, you see like mechanical birds with messages containers, like little message note containers strapped to their chest.
Oh, like
You
mechanical
see-
carrier pigeons.
Yeah. And then you see mechanical, like what looks like mechanical cats and dogs, little robot cats and dogs. Also, again, carrying little backpacks with some of them are just like open trays, and you guys see like to-go food on their back. Some of them are carrying tools and equipment and whatnot.
Leo.
Eh?
Why would they have mechanical animals like this? This seems. Why? Can you explain?
Can I explain?
Leo, the best thing that your father has ever explained to you is small delivery systems.
I mean, just. Can you think of a better way to get stuff around town?
I mean, I suppose you could just have a runner take them. Somebody.
Why do that when a machine can do it for you?
Well, I guess that is a fair assessment, but doesn't that contribute to the laziness of the individuals in the area?
Give some
That
time to
leaves
think about
room
things.
for art and following passions and things like that.
And then they can
If
make
people
more
are
things that look
freed
like
up
this.
from- Yeah.
I don't know. I have always found that those with more time on their hands tend to fall towards corruption rather fast.
I've have found that people with time on their hands generally just find something else to do. People like to do things.
That's exactly
Work,
my point.
create, live,
fear.
and love.
That is precisely my point in fear, Miss Kyra, is that they tend to find things to occupy their
Not
time.
everyone with time does nefarious things. Look at this city. Look at all the good that people have done. It's rather amazing, I think.
Yes. Does anyone know where the local municipal police force or task force of things of that nature might be around here? I'd like to make a.
Oh, goodness.
Realistically, you could talk to any of the automatons.
You can just
Yeah.
like any of them,
Yeah.
like the
Essentially,
cats.
consider him as like all part of like an integral hive mind.
Oh, that's mildly concerning.
Actually, DM, are the mechanical creatures, are they given voice box for simplistic messages like to carry around? So
I
if
guess
you
they
talk to
have.
them, would they?
Also, if I'm stretching on this, Grimm, please just go ahead and correct me. I assumed with the way that this city sounds like it's laid out, all of the actual like stationary automatons, like the dude in the elevator and whatnot, could easily direct you all the way around the city if they needed to.
Yeah, so there are the simple automatons that you guys will come across, the ones that don't make noises of their own volition, that can deliver messages via, like you said, a connection between all of them, because they're stationary, they're not meant to move, but they work as a sending stone kind of a process.
Here I was concerned that Kevin was a hive mind.
They don't have a high enough intelligence for anything like that. The Warforged are unique. They are the only sentient mechanical species, which is why the Tinkerpot clan, a clan of gnomes, gets such high credit, because they are quote unquote the only ones to have invented life. Or at least that's the claim that they make. But yeah, most of the automatons are very, very simple. It's the forged, as they call themselves, that are. Yeah.
I'm gonna wander off and find myself the local authorities if I can.
Oh, don't stray too far.
Wait,
Oh, no,
where's you going?
I'll catch up with you. Where are we staying this evening?
The gin and tonic. Toxins.
Excellent.
Gin and toxins.
I will find
Okay.
you at the gin and toxins. That sounds. Yes,
Yeah.
well, that sounds interesting. I will meet you there later this evening.
Leo perks up very quickly. I'm sorry, the where? With the who?
Sorry, what's up, Ezra?
Am I, because there's so many people around?
Yeah.
Am I for some reason getting any ticking?
You're hearing no
Outside
ticking
of the- okay.
outside of
I was
the actual
about to say.
mechanical like noises and stuff.
The
Which
clock ticking,
You
whatever you're
you
saying.
notice now that you're around a bunch of clockwork and gears and stuff. It sounds like a different kind of ticking. It sounds
Right.
This sounds mechanical. This sounds like, oh, it's in the world around me. You notice now with this contrast that the ticking you hear, although it does sound like the ticking of a clock, has like this ethereal echo to it, this slight distortion.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's a big city. It's a nice city. And now that you're here on the ground level, actually, Ezra, I would like a wisdom save from you. Mr. My nose is super sensitive because I used to not smell anything.
14?
14? Okay. The doors open, you step out, you take a deep breath because you're like, I'm not on that box anymore, and so many smells assail your nose. From the smell of low tide and seaweed to the smell of fresh fruits that you've never even seen before, from sugary sweet ones to citrusy ones. The smell of axle grease and black powder. There's just all these different, and of course, the smell of just body sweat because from all these people everywhere. And it's a hot day.
Not that hot.
Yeah.
Low humidity,
But,
78. That's pretty nice.
It's actually pretty nice. I will say, yeah, it's not bad. But yeah, just all these different smells just all hit you at once, and you're not sure if you're like upset about it or intrigued by it because they clash, but they somehow blend. It's weird.
I don't know if I'm offended or intrigued. because all these smells are clashing, and it's weird.
God damn it. But
Kyra,
It
are
smells
you a
so
kerchief?
nice here, though. Oh
You
my
don't
God,
smell
I just-
that. And like as someone walks past, you didn't smell him. That's kind of.
He smells.
That's rather
like
rude,
motor-
Mr.
He
Ezra.
smells like motor oil. It's great.
I smelled more than that.
The hell you smell?
I
like?
think his funk. I think it's rude to go out in public and have not been bathed, or at least press the digitized.
Why don't you go?
Not
up and do that
everybody
to
has
him, man?
magic, and he's probably just been working all day. Goodness sakes. Awfully uppity of you. Here, and she'll hand you a kerchief that she keeps. It's just like a little handkerchief. It's got needle point. It's inscribed with her initials and everything. It's got lace around the edges, and it smells just ever so faintly of something floral. There, press that to your nose. Goodness sakes.
I feel like I should just.
I did
No,
want to
just-
double check. Did anyone go with Shepard, and did Shepard just fuck off?
Nope, he just.
All right, cool.
With,
Just wanted to make sure.
We all
With,
have our tinfoil
party.
hats. We all have our tinfoil hats on. We don't want to
Thank-
go see the fucking cops. We're with the cop.
Thank you, Miss Kyra. I'm not a cop anymore.
Yeah, that's my job,
That's
is
his
to
job.
serve
I
as the
quit.
intermediary.
You're
I
not.
quit the
You're not the
police.
cop anymore. We have a new cop.
That's
we have an
my
upgraded cop. We have a. Ugh. Anyways,
job.
He actually follows the law.
All right. Goodness sakes. Well,
Sometimes.
if you all would like to follow me, I can take you over to. There's actually a couple of places in town, but a nice inn. If you want to stay there,
I mean, it's still pretty early.
checked in. Yeah, you get checked in and such. Make sure we have a
Yeah.
room available before they're taken up for the evening.
Probably
we can
not
get
a bad
checked
idea.
in. We can go get some food.
Food?
Yeah.
Oh,
Eh.
I have something that I think you'd really like, Mr. Cedric.
Oh, yeah? Wait, stay over there. I'm not done.
Yeah.
Throw
Okay.
it if it's something.
Well, I don't have it on my person at the moment, but I will take a step back.
Oh, yeah. What you got for me?
Have you heard of iced cream?
What? Would I? Do you have heard of ice cream before?
Go ahead and give me a history roll.
Ugh, okay.
Does a 12 make it?
History. Hey guys, check this out. Ready?
A 12
Ready?
does not make it.
Oh.
Physical dice.
Yeah.
Hey, we love to see it.
Hit a tower, no less.
That is a 12, but I have a -1 to history, so 11.
So no. Neither you or Ezra knows what she is talking about.
Iced cream.
Like
Oh, yes. Absolutely refreshing. Quite sweet. It's wonderful.
it's like a heifer in the winter.
I
No.
know the place. What?
It was a cow joke. It wasn't. Go on.
Was it a
alright.
cow joke? Was it a cow joke, Cedric?
I cannot wait until he hears about milkshakes.
Cedric's will bring all the boys to the yard.
Does a 13 make the DC?
Anyway.
13 does not make the DC. Guys, how are you rolling so low?
I have a +0 to history, and I rolled a 12.
Had a
Oh, that'll
plus
do
four.
it, yeah.
All rocked.
It's not a
Does
terrible
Leo want to
call.
use
What's
his flash
that?
of genius?
I wasn't paying attention. I could roll history. I got some good history.
I'm not. No.
Not no.
Leo is just. He's distracted.
19.
Yeah, you're quite familiar with it, actually.
Great.
Hey, just so we have this part established, can I check that even though I'm not there?
Just to see if you know about it.
I just want to know if I know about it.
Yeah, all right, go for it.
Yeah, baby.
Sorry, I got
'Cause I can't be
distracted
the only one
because
not.
there was a little green owl yelling at me to speak another language. So I just knocked that out real quick because I was like, we might be running a little late. That's
You're
not
fine,
bad.
you're fine, you're fine.
What'd you get,
21,
Matt?
baby. 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're familiar with the iced cream.
I don't know how I would know about the iced cream, but
You lived in St. Clifton. They probably had quite a bit of it.
oh, like snow ice cream with like milk.
No.
Snow cream?
It's milk.
Snow cream?
Nah.
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
ice cream.
Like
ice
ice-
cream.
Like
Well-
ice cream.
Buckle up, because Kyra's about to give you guys the history of it.
Miss
As we walk.
Kyra, ice cream. Sorry, I couldn't stop myself. I had to get the Forrest Gump out.
So, oh my gosh, there's this wonderful man, Mr. Bam. Delightful, absolutely treat. You guys will meet him, I think, today if he's in. He worked with my father. They made these train carts that were kept chilled,
Yeah. Okay.
so that
I'm
you know,
intrigued.
we'd gone to him so that we could do this so that we could send our meat and milks and such further out, you know, keeping them from spoil. But he discovered something along the way as he was creating this, and actually worked with Vadik to create iced cream. And he's actually got a whole shop set up here now for that, and he sends them out using that same technology he created for us, those cold carts and train cars and things like that.
I mean, you said a
but yeah,
train
he's
car.
got
I'm in.
But I've worked on those or had to deal with those in my job at the train.
You would
thing.
have had to work on those train cars before, so you are familiar with them. Yes. You never had
But
to
it's 'cause I
actually
have
work on the.
knowledge, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
like
I-
annoying. Like, ugh, I hate the
I was gonna say,
T413s. Those
you-
broke
you-
all the time. Okay, you know, like.
God damn it. I was gonna say you wouldn't
What
have
is
to
this,
have
a
worked
Mc- what is this,
extensively
a
on
McD-
them themselves. Your maintenance was more for the actual train tracks and the train line,
Yeah.
than
I
rather than the mechanics of an actual car.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
What is
yeah.
this? A McDonald's? The machine broken or something? Like,
Yes.
all right. So where are we headed first then, Miss Kyra? Since it sounds like you're leading the group, all of a sudden.
Oh, all right. What would you guys like first? A quick rest or a nice treat?
For starters, how do you guys feel about the Bombo Brigade?
Cedric. Hey,
Huh?
hey, bud. You spelled brigade wrong, and the R goes the other way.
It's his creative liberties. We're in the city
I-
for that.
Just
I'll take a picture of him. It's like-
I'm never disappointed whenever you
If you're playing bingo, that is a prop.
it's a prop. That counts as a prop. I just,
Can
Here we
someone
are.
put it- Can someone put it in the Discord for me?
please.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
love that you just dadded him, be like, say please.
No, not save. Like I'm also asking. Like please, because that's hilarious.
That older brother mentality coming out.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so yeah, where are we headed first, guys?
My siblings. Yes, would you guys like a rest or a sweet treat first? They're fairly close to one another, so it's not out of our way either direction.
That's
Anybody?
it. Let's go get
Bueller?
checked in.
All right, yeah, we'll head over to the gin and toxins first, and then we'll head over to the Clearwater Creamery. Oh, this is delightful. I didn't think I'd have quite so much fun showing everybody around here. This will be great. All right, off we go. And she surges forward with a real pep in her step.
You guys see Kyra skip a little bit for the first time.
Grimm, above table, I
Yes.
swear to God, if you rain on her parade for this.
What?
Nothing. I'm just preemptively setting expectation. Miss Kyra, Jess,
Is happy.
your wife is very happy and excited. Do not behead her.
Listen, Ezra's not going to get in the way, so she shouldn't die, right?
Ezra got out of the way last time.
That's fair. So maybe she will.
She
Yeah,
died. And so we're getting away this time. We don't.
So I'm gonna put this out there. Leo is keeping an eye open for like those particular shops.
Yeah. Give me a perception roll really quick, actually.
Oh no.
Sorry. Again, I'm just expecting like Kyra's skipping ahead to show everybody, and from like I don't know Shiv's perspective or something, you see Kyra skipping ahead, and then suddenly an explosion takes out Kyra, knocks her head clean off or something.
Okay.
No, it's the
Well, put
bus.
it back on.
Or the truck, the isekai truck that hits you.
Truck coon.
Yeah.
Truck, ice cream truck.
Not Truck Coon.
I go to
That's a
pick up Kyra off the ground and be like, no, Miss Kyra, come on, we'll get the funnel.
That's gonna be a 4 on perception.
No, yeah, you see a lot of shops. There's definitely is a lot going on, but nothing that catches your eye for what you're looking for in particular. A lot of it, there's little toy shops, and there's people making paint. There's paint shops and whatnot. But yeah, for what you're looking for in particular, nothing really caught your eye. As you guys make your way towards the hotel, the Gin and Toxin, which from the outside looks like a little small hole in the wall, kind of maybe an alchemy shop, something little.
The Balbo Brigade flag is in Discord.
I love it. I love it so much. But as you go inside, you realize that the other 2 buildings next to it are actually part of this hotel as well, and it's much larger than it appears. The decor is very dark wood, but warmly lit. There's plenty of windows especially on the back, that let light in and really illuminate the place. But what really sets it up for you, Leo, in particular, and you get so excited, is you see behind the bar, there are not your stereotypical standard whiskey bottles and stuff like that. It's vials and concoctions, some glowing green, some are purple. Just, it looks like an alchemy lab turned bar.
Kyra's gonna clap Leo on the shoulder, just a little, just knowing how excited he probably is.
Just vibrating with excitement.
And I gotta get the picture up. There we
She'll
go.
kind of keep her hand on Leo's shoulder and guide him forward as she goes to reach out her other hand. Atlas!
Yeah, you guys, I'm uploading his picture now. Yeah, standing at the bar, you guys see another Warforged, which Kyra addresses as Atlas. Posting his picture now.
Okay, but hear me out.
God.
Miss Kyra, welcome. It has been very long.
She'll shake his hand vigorously. I know, an unexpected visit as well. I apologize for not sending word ahead. It was a bit of an impromptu decision this way.
Judging by solar time, you are of drinking age. You are allowed to be here at the bar. Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
As I
These
recall, you were not when you were here last.
No, yes, it's been some time. Thank you. These are my companions.
Hello,
Leo,
friends of Kyra.
Miss Shiv, Mr. Ezra, Mr. Cedric. Julia here?
Julia is upstairs. Would you like me to get her? It's slow right now. I can step away.
We're looking for rooms for the night, so if it's not any trouble.
Oh, I have been authorized to set that up if you need.
Delightful. Thank you very much. Yes.
Of course.
How many rooms do we want for the night, y'all?
I'm fine.
I don't know if I'm gonna be sleeping tonight. Just entranced by all the chemicals and all the fun, everything.
So only 4 rooms then? 3 rooms then?
He'll lean into Kyra's ear and whisper, I don't sleep anymore. I don't need a room.
It'd be nice if we have a place to have a spot to retreat to, if you'd like. But if you don't want one, that's also fine. The rest of us need to sleep, so you'll have quite a few night hours to contend with.
Yeah, it's all right. Well,
Getting
I might need a place to read all this. Cedric,
You're free
you
to
want a
bunk
room?
with someone if you'd like.
Cedric, you want a room together?
Yeah, put me, Ezra, if he doesn't sleep, and then Shepard in the same room.
All right.
I whispered that.
Woo,
You wouldn't
boys'
know that he
night.
doesn't sleep.
Woo.
Well, now it's weird. Leo, you come in too. Boys' night.
Boys' night. Hey, wait,
right,
are
we'll
we doing
have-
another boys' night?
I mean, we're in the
Oh.
city. By the way, what's this flag for? What am I doing?
Just
Ezra, you
put
told
that,
me the flag. I mean,
hold on to that. We're going to use that for the ship,
is it for the what?
the airship.
Okay,
Your
Karen.
rooms, please, Atlas.
You know, because like boats got flags. Why can't airboats have
okay.
flags?
Who is Shepard?
Another about my right now.
4 in one room. Okay. Is that not too cramped?
Nah,
Yeah, they like
it'll
it.
be all right.
Very well, very well. I will get the keys. Give me one moment, and he'll turn and walk to a different part of the counter and open a cabinet and see if he can. He's looking through. Grabs 2. These are right next door to each other. Here you are. It is good to see you again, Miss Kyra. How is your father?
Thank you, Atlas. It's so good to see you again as well. He's doing just fine. He couldn't come with me on this trip, though. I'm sure he'll come back up soon, though. Business about the refrigeration cars and all. But yeah. How much do I owe for the 2 rooms?
It will be 1 gold for the 2 rooms, Miss Kyra. It is discounted for friend.
Well, thank you so very much. That's quite thoughtful and generous of you all. Thank you so much. Well, here you go. And I'll place 2 gold down. Thank you for being just so kind to my family and to my companions as well. I really appreciate it.
You'll hear a all right, I got another one for the next table. Oh, hey, Kyra, how's it going? It's good to see you. And you'll see a small gnome girl come running by, put a tray down, grab some drinks off the counter, and take off. You recognize it is Rebecca.
Hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh, it's been quite an age since I've seen you.
Love to stay and chat, but I got some honor tables I gotta take care of.
Yeah, yes, of course. Later then. All right, well, it seems we're all set. We don't exactly have luggage to put away, but we are checked in and we have the room secured. We want to go get a little treat.
And if you guys want, I did put Rebecca's picture in the Discord, so if you did want to see that.
Oh my god, she's so precious.
She's only maybe like 3 or 4 inches taller than Shiv. She's also very little.
See, Cody, her last name is Tinkerpot. For a gnome.
Too simple.
Oh my god, I gotta send you the
Tell,
last
yeah, I
name
was
that
saying, tell me
sent
you
Grimm.
said, yeah, you gotta send it to him. We were joking, we
Uh-huh.
saw a name, and we were like, that's a Cody last name right there. That's not a real person.
That's not a
I
real
want to
person.
throw this out there. This is a real name for a person I had to interact with today. But I looked at their last name and I was like, how the fuck do you say that? That's more Polish than people in Poland. What do you mean?
Anyway, so Shepard, it takes you a little while asking random strangers on the street, but they direct you towards the main, essentially police station of the town, the guard station. And there, you see there's quite a few people, coming in, going out. There's people getting processed. There's booking happening and whatnot. Guards switching shifts and going on duty, and some coming off duty.
I will make my way to whatever their front, desk is. I'm assuming they have someone manning that location.
Yeah, there's a young Shutter Kai woman sitting at the desk. So, what can I do for you, sir?
Yes, I am actually Shepard Helmsworth. I am a Forge Guardian that is on location here. I'm from the city of St. Clifton. I'm needing to make contact with someone of authority at this location. I sent off some correspondence a while back, and I was needing to find out if there was means to follow up on what I've sent across to those individuals.
Yes, of course. I will get that word across if you'd like to have a seat really quick.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
And I'm going to go over and very, very straight back sit down like I'm supposed to. Like
You sit down and
all of my training is like there, right?
Yeah, and it's one of those moments where you're sitting down, looking straight ahead, proper and whatnot, and the guy across from you is like in cuffs, staring at you like, what?
Yeah. Yes. Well, how is this? How big is this city comparative to St. Clifton?
It's a little smaller. It's closer to the size of Scorchwater.
Okay.
It is a large city, but St. Clifton is the capital city and much larger.
Okay. So I'm carrying myself with an air that I probably shouldn't be.
It's one that you can, but you don't need to.
Yeah, right. Well, in my head, this is like procedural, right? This is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, this is how things go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're hanging out. And if you could really quick double check, because I'm trying to go through and I'm not seeing where you sent those
I'll find
letters. I appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, you're sitting and waiting. What's everyone else doing? Because
what was that Warforged names again? The one that we were just with at the end?
Atlas.
Atlas, I have an inquiry.
Of course.
This is weird. All right. Have you come across a dark-skinned tiefling named Tarina by any chance?
Tarina. The name does not ring a bell. I do not believe that this Tarina has stayed here.
All right. Fair enough.
At least
Thank
not
you.
during my shift.
Is there any way you can check through other shifts, or is it just more of a you hold on to this information, whoever comes in holds on to the next information? Do you have like a ledger?
I do not have a ledger. I have an excellent memory, I've been told, but I am only here during the daylight hours.
All right. Well, how would the night shift person know who's supposed to be here?
He can tell
He
Vargas
can
when he gets here.
Sorry, I just muted. Go ahead.
Sorry. He can tell Vargas when he gets here. Vargas takes over at that.
So
It's
Vargas probably wouldn't know then, because they'd be interchanging information, I'm assuming.
Probably not. I don't imagine that she would have
But you never
been
know.
here.
Saving face.
But you're right. You're right.
Just gotta ask. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sir Mad Atlas.
Of course. Anytime. Your name was Ezra?
Yes, Ezra Ironsides.
Ironsides. I like that name.
Thank you. This is strange. Ezra's gonna walk outside to get some somewhat fresh air.
Leo's just looking at all the stuff in the lights. I got on the shelf. I got questions for you.
Yes, sir. What?
Who's in charge of making all of these?
During the daytime, that would be me.
I have some questions for you.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna start going into detail about how to make nitroglycerin from soap.
Oh my gosh.
Getting stuck in the middle of the process when he's want to try and hammer out the details with Atlas here.
Tell me this guy has the same restrictions as like ChatGPT, where it's like, that's a subject matter I can't talk about.
This is more of a that is beyond my understanding. I am a alchemist of alcohol. I'm an alcoholist.
An alkylist, if you will.
Oh, come on, distillation's still the same thing. It's just a slightly different process to separate the chemicals necessary to make it from this to that. So certainly we could come up with something together.
I don't think a drink with soap would be very good, though.
I don't know. Well, if you're let's say an internal combustion engine, it might be a little different.
Interesting.
Yeah, theorizing. And then Leo's gonna sit down and start jotting down a whole bunch of formulas and all of that. And then, yeah, you see, you just follow along with me here, right? You just see, and the coefficient and the
Goodness.
the next 30 minutes, he's just gonna keep going.
Just going off. What are you
Yeah,
doing,
just-
Shiv?
getting distracted by the group chat. Anyways.
Sorry.
No. I really honestly think that, like, if we're all just kind of relaxing, vibing and whatnot, Shiv would be actively looking up when races are. Because it's like, oh cool, we're here now. Alright, cool. What's the race schedule like? How do you enter? How do you do everything?
Just asking people.
Hey, so like, do they got amateur races? Or is it like derby style? Do we do derbies? Do we do demo derbies?
I'm sorry, races?
With all them vehicles? I know I seen them ripping around here once or twice.
Shiv, as you say that last sentence right there, the bar gets a little quiet and a couple people turn and look at you. Well, there is an event that does periodically happen here in the city. It's technically not sanctioned. But at the same time, there seems to be an unspoken rule amongst the citizens of the city. If it's not hurting anyone.
So which citizens do I need to talk to?
Most mechanic shops.
Perfect.
Atlas just like that like, I don't actually cough, but I don't know what to do here.
She does like the real awkward, like realizing everyone is staring at her thing and being like,
I'd like to come back in because now I have a question.
All right.
Ezra will go back to. Hey, listen, another question for you.
Yes.
Where could I possibly find somewhere to upgrade my attire that would be beneficial to? If I want to talk, where can I get some armor?
you can go to the Walmart.
I swear to God.
Not the Gnome Depot?
Nice.
Not. Definitely don't want to go to Target because that'll get you hit, not get you fit.
I shoot targets. I don't stand in front of them.
You seem more of a Marshall's man.
Do you know of
myself.
anywhere I could?
Realistically, if you're looking for armor, I wouldn't go to Best Buy either. They got real fancy clothes though.
Y'all.
I'm just.
I think you benefit off the goodwill of some people.
I'm just. I got this older.
I tell you
leather-
what though, you want to find a fit that's real hard. You can go to
Okay.
Dick's.
So Atlas.
I got this older leather, and I'd like to upgrade it into something a little bit more sturdy. If you know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean. Stop it, Shiv.
I swear, you guys. I'm trying so.
What, you don't want to go to
Stop,
Carriage
stop it.
Supply?
Stop. Oh, okay. Anyway.
We are not sponsored by any of the aforementioned.
Yeah. I suppose Tinkerpot Armory would probably be the best to go to in town.
Pot Armory. Which way is that from here?
Closer to the cliff face itself. And he'll point in a general direction.
Is there any way I can see it and know what it looks like from the outside besides the sign?
It
Any
will be the
markers?
largest building.
Easy enough. Thank you very much. And I will head that way. Also, everyone, hydrate. Thank you, Amanda. And stretch. Oh, I needed to stretch. My chest hurts from the gym yesterday.
Okay, but like it's a good burn.
Yeah,
Great.
no, it is. It's a good pain. Yeah, it's a missed pain.
My chest burns, but for other reasons. So
Oh, I guess I did have an announcement, chat. I can go to the gym again. Anyway,
Hey, look at
I've
that.
been cleared for my knee.
Kinda-
Anyway,
You've been kind of just standing outside waiting for them to follow you to go to the ice creamery. You think-
Yeah.
Ezra walks out, sees you.
Maybe they don't want to.
Need a rain check on that ice cream. I got an appointment with
Oh.
Tinkerpot.
Oh.
wait, what's ice cream?
Oh. All right. Oscar, wasn't Leo there when I explained the whole thing and gave the story?
Yes, but
Yes.
he wasn't paying attention
He
actively.
definitely was not paying
He
attention.
did say that, yeah.
Ah, well, Leo.
Yeah.
Leo's about to get a whole history again because Cairo's gonna perk right back up and be like, "Oh, well, let me tell you all about it."
This time he pays attention.
Oh. All right, so Ezra's off to go and do stuff. Shiv, are you off right now to go and do stuff also?
You literally catch her as she's going out the door to be like,
And it zoomed in on me.
where are we going?
It zoomed in on me.
I was gonna go get some ice cream, but whatever we're doing, happy to be
We
part
could
of
we
the
could get
Ops
ice cream and we could just wander around the town.
Yeah.
Let's go get some ice cream. We'll go for a nice leisurely walk amongst the oil piles. It's gonna be great.
Want to be in
And then
town?
Cedric, what are you doing?
I'll follow and go get some ice cream.
Sounds fantastic. All right. With that, we are going to take a quick break. What do you guys think? 10, 15? What are we doing?
Let's do a tenner. 10:15.
10 sounds good.
Yeah,
Be back at 10:15.
Phenomenal.
we can do that
All right.
for sure.
See you guys
Cool,
soon.
cool, 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 cool.
Bye.
I got that on my bingo card.
Got that on your bingo card. Hi
Yeah,
guys,
it's
we're
right
back.
there. I
What?
got it right
Cody
there.
come back late from break?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Hey, first in a
All right,
while,
so
I'll be real with you.
I've successfully secured the top, the corners in straight a line. So like doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing all right. You're doing all
I
right.
always feel like it's cheating when I play for the bingo game because I'm always like,
I never announce when I win. I just
I know, but I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna fill in shit on the bingo.
We gotta
guy.
hydrate.
I see. So like
Yes.
self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I swear.
That's why I don't count the things that I do. I count the things that everybody else does.
All
That's
right.
the
Feel like
trick.
you've soiled it when you do play.
Yeah,
Soiled it.
so well, that's the
Soiled
thing.
it.
Like
Soiled
if I manage to like successfully do
swear.
one of them, then somebody else gets the bingo point. But like since I'm not the one that's marking off the when I do the thing, I have to wait for one of you guys to do it.
I play, but I don't ever like.
Yeah, like Cody coming back from break, that's perfect. I just
Speaking of, I mean, we are here.
Yeah, so
in stream.
let's,
Hi guys.
Yeah, I mean, we can start then with Shepard then, I guess, since he's alone.
yeah.
So we'll just jump back into it.
Also, so you don't
Shepard-
forget, Ezra's also alone because he wandered off to go to a store. Just giving you
This
a
is true.
reminder.
This is true. So, Shepard,
Yes.
you're sitting there for a couple of minutes. It doesn't take too long. And I'm trying to pull his picture up. I apologize. When
Oh, this map is huge.
Oh yeah, no, it's a big fucking city.
Joke, dude. Trying to get
I
big.
told you guys are in a city. But anyway, where's he at? There he is. All right. A older half-elf gentleman approaches you. It's like, Mr. Helmsworth,
yes.
Logan Terrell. Nice to meet
I
you.
stand and start to reach out to shake hands.
Yeah, and I just posted his picture. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yourself as well.
What can I do for you?
Well, I just arrived in town earlier today. I'm attempting to make some inquiries in regards to a person that may have arrived here at some point in time. I was also finding out if you had means of reaching out to where I am stationed. Well, initially was stationed from. I've since relocated. It's been a while since then. But
My assistant mentioned, yeah, you said something about St. Clifton.
yes, sir.
We haven't heard anything since they let us know that there was a war breaking out up north.
I see. I was
We were hoping that maybe you had some information for us, actually.
unfortunately at that time I was away. It was kind of a wild excursion to other areas that I was not prepared for.
Understood. Well, I'm sorry, I don't have much information for you there. Oh, you said you were looking for someone though. Maybe I can help you with that.
Yeah, actually, that would be incredibly useful. I don't remember where I have scribbled her name down. Someone remind me, who are we looking for again?
Karina.
Tarina.
I don't remember her
yes.
last name. Grimm.
Nightblood.
Nightblood. That's
Nightblood.
right.
Okay.
I'm assuming describe what she looks like and everything and all
Yeah,
that.
I mean, if-
the full
if-
description.
Yes, and my thought process here, Logan, is that you all keep seemingly immaculate record of ships and things of that nature coming and going within the confines of your city. So I'm just trying to find out if we can narrow down where I could try to find
Absolutely,
this
of course. Yeah, we try to keep a pretty decent record of people coming in and out. We have a lot of merchants here who do their creations and their inventions. They don't want their ideas stolen, and so
Yes.
want to make sure that things going in are the same things going out. So
And you said it was Nightblood, correct?
yes, I believe that's. Gosh dang it! Now you got me second guessing myself. Hold on.
That's right. That's
You
right.
guys su-
That's
it is-
right.
Okay, I was like, you guys suck.
When you said it, I remembered.
All right. But yeah, with the description you gave me, I'm sure we could figure something out. Where are you? I mean, it's not going to be right off the cuff. I apologize, but we got a fairly large city to look after.
Yeah, understood.
If you don't mind me asking, where will you be staying? Maybe I can send someone your way.
Actually, I suddenly don't recall. I will have to return back here in order to be able to give that information to you.
That's fair. That I understand that.
Gin and toxins.
Yeah, gin and toxins. Yeah.
I am aware of that. I'm not sharing my location.
No. I gathered, and that's
do
fine.
I need
yeah.
to do a deception roll? Just
If you want, I'll say if
Okay.
you want to. Yeah.
All right. Come on, deception. How about a 14?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
And so yeah, he was like, yeah, no, I completely understand. That's fine. Is there anything else I can help you with? I feel like I haven't been much help in this moment.
No. I'm certain it'll pay off in the end. I needed to touch base with someone. I am attempting to just track this person down. I will give you all a heads up. Play this one a bit close to the vest if you can. She can be hostile would be a tremendous understatement.
How do you mean?
Well, without getting into some of the specifics in regards to my investigation, I can't really give you a whole lot of information there. I am just trying to quietly.
I understand. I guess let me rephrase my question then, Mr. Shepard. Should I warn my men? I don't want any of them getting hurt.
No. Just maintain safe distance. It would be the best way to do that. You all, I do not want you all to be any way, shape, or form hands-on. I'm simply looking for this individual for questioning purposes on our end of things.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. I will see if we can figure anything out, and I'll hopefully hear from you soon then.
Excellent. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yes. And then I'm going to leave the station and begin wandering back the direction where everyone else was.
Some random guy in cuffs. Fucking cop!
You're here for a
Should
reason,
sneeze.
sir.
Chip sneezes off in the distance, just called it.
All right, let's go ahead and jump to the ice cream group then.
Oh.
What
the music
flavors are
again.
available?
Oh, well, let me just tell you, when I go and look at the thing that says it.
We trying to figure out what flavor we're getting.
Oh yeah, they have. Well, actually, since Kyra was here last, they've gained more flavors. The ones that she would have known about were just the original two,
I
right?
was like just looking up at
So
the
the
menu
one that
and
you
shit
would have
was just
known
like,
about are the ones that are listed. There are other flavors now. These are the ones you know about.
Oh, okay. All right, but we're there at the
But again,
shop.
it's been like almost 10 years since you've been here, so like.
Oh, has it really? I don't think it's been. Whatever. Anyways, another point. Yeah.
I can't see
Okay,
the whole
so
menu.
we're at the.
So okay, so you guys are approaching from the outside of the building then, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were in the shop already because they're looking over the menu.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, no. Then let me back up then. So as you guys enter the store, then, you just hear this. Hi,
This is a wood
welcome
floor.
into.
My legs can't do this shit anymore.
God damn it. Hi, welcome into the Clearwater Creamery. My name is Kyra, and I will share the young girl's picture that is now just squealing with joy, as Lila runs around the corner and just full embraces you, Kyra.
Everywhere. Everywhere we go.
Lila, so nice to get to see you again. Oh my gosh, you're still here? Oh my goodness sakes, it's been quite a while.
I was just an amazing
Oh.
person.
It's been ages. Look at you.
I know, finally fully grown.
I mean, same, but you know. Oh, it's been too long. What does Mr. Banth know you're here?
No, this was more of an impromptu arrival, so we haven't really announced
Should I
ourselves.
get him? He'll be so excited.
Oh, I mean, if he's around, I wouldn't want to bother.
Oh, of course he's around. He's been working on flavors day and night. You don't know about the flavors, Kyra.
Yes, she would love to know about the flavors. Thank you so much for asking.
I
I'm
clicked
sorry,
the
so sorry.
button.
These are my.
I clicked the button, but smash.
I clicked the button.
These are my
I'm just
companion.
imagining. I hate that I'm imagining this like laid out like a regular like hometown ice cream shop where there's like a whiteboard kind of thing right behind the bar. And since Shiv is the size of a 3-year-old, she can't see the whole fucking board.
Would you like me to describe it for you?
Oh
Or
my
should I
gosh.
grab you a box?
You could grab me a milk crate and I can read it myself. Goddammit.
Quick question above table. How, like, so for Shiv, there is clearly a population, right? Would they not make accommodations?
There are actually quite a few gnome accommodations all over the town. So yeah,
That's what I'm
shit,
saying. Like,
there,
wouldn't
there
there
are
be
places where
stairs?
you could
That's
stand.
why it's like,
Yeah.
as we're
Like-
just standing there, she's literally just looking around like,
Like, wouldn't
I
they
mean-
have like the little stair step things, like a chihuahua to get on a bed kind of thing,
I
right?
hate you
Yes.
so much.
Yo, it's funny you say that because that's actually what I had in mind anyway. But yes, at pretty much every counter there is like steps leading up to the counter also. So, but anyway, yeah, gets introduced like, oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet y'all. Well, give me a moment. Mr. Banth isn't just in the back. I guarantee you he's gonna be overjoyed when he sees you. He's gonna make you eat one of the flavors. I'm letting you know right now. You'll lose his damn mind. And she runs in the back.
He's very nice, but I will warn you, he's a bit excitable.
What
So-
does that mean? Like excitable how?
Oh, well, just he
Mm.
he sees potential in just about everything that he sees, and gets very, very animated
Okay.
about it.
You hear the sound of shoes like thump, 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 and then like the Tom Cruise slide. There's the slide riding in like right from the back of the room as you see this individual, guys. That I would actually like everyone there other than Kyra. So that would be Leo, Shiv, and Cedric to roll me a history check really quick because I again don't know if you would have ever encountered one of these before. This is a very high DC.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm gonna use another flash of genius.
I'm gonna
All
go
right.
ahead and use the flash of genius as well.
That's a dirty 30, baby.
Damn!
I rolled a nat 20 and I was just like, flash of genius plus that. Let's go.
I don't know if I can match that one, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Artificers are dumb.
Out
Let's
of
go.
curiosity, Cedric, what is your history? You
I don't
are
know.
muted.
Cross that one off on a bingo card, baby.
He's like, I
Go,
shouldn't be
go.
muting my microphone's down. What the hell?
Hello?
Oh, did I just
Nope,
give him the
can't
bingo
hear you.
card?
Can't hear you, buddy.
Hello.
There,
there
you
you
are.
There we go.
I don't know what happened. That was crazy.
He wasn't muted. He got disconnected.
Tech issues for the
Oh,
big.
Yeah. 4.
You have a 4?
I got a 4.
Technically, if you roll a nat 20, then yeah, you could make the DC.
Oh no! I have a -1. I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
yeah.
you did 24, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's a 22.
Okay. So yeah, Shiv, you're the only one that's ever seen a Hadazi before. As this primate individual slides around the corner in a full-on suit.
So it's not,
Kyra!
I'm not recognizing him. I'm just recognizing
His
Hadazi.
species.
the same way that like realistically it's only what Leo and Shiv that recognize what a forged is.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha. It's like-
And I will share Banth's picture as, again, this wide-eyed big grin right around the corner. Kyra!
Oh my god, he's so cute. Stop. He's adorable.
And he runs up to you, Kyra. He stands at like maybe your chest level, and just grabs your hands like, I am so excited to see you. Oh my gosh, you're so much taller. What happened?
Well, a few years went by and all that. It's so good to see you again. It's been far too long.
Has it
I'm
been
sorry.
years? Has it? Oh my goodness, it's been years. It's been so many years. Oh my gosh, I have so many things to show you.
What kind of interest
See
do
them
you
all.
dabble in?
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, he turns to look. And is like, oh, I make. He looks down.
Down.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh.
Yes. These are my companions, and I'll introduce.
It's very nice to meet you all. Would you like some iced cream? It's
Yes.
very good.
It really is very.
Shiv is now suddenly more distracted by whatever has this dude so hyped that she's just like, what were we doing here again? I need to pick your brain. You seem like an interesting fella.
I've been creating new flavors and seeing what else mixes and how to. I have to show you. So when you were here last, as he's walking away and still talking, totally not even knowing if you're following him or not.
To the others, we're supposed to follow.
She gestures for all of us to go, and Shiv's just like, I like this guy.
While he's rambling on or whatever, but I'll give them a brief. So he started out as a mechanical engineer, creating
I knew it.
and things like that. That's why he was working with my father on the ice-cooled trucks and things like that. That was him. But he got so caught up in the ice cream flavors, he's pretty much entirely diverted what he's doing to focus on the ice cream flavors now. But he does have an incredibly sharp mind for the mechanical.
He has the capacity. And he's got to have some really cool things back there. It can't just be ice cream. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Oh, he the ice cream makers, he made those himself as well. Everything in here, he's had his hand in.
Hopefully with gloves on.
That don't surprise me in the least. And they're still just like walking back to
And
the
he's
back
just
room.
going off and rattling off about different flavors that he's been experimenting with and whatnot. And he's like,
Shiv is
"We
just trying to hear any type of flavor that might sound like yeah, I'll try that.
And so yeah, he'll you hear him listing off. He's like, so when we started, we only had the 4 flavors because they were the easiest things to get. I mean, we had the sweet cream, obviously, which just adds sweetener to the cream, and then we also had the easy access to cacao, and so we made the chocolate flavors. That one was amazing. We started thinking of different ways of making the chocolate, different chocolate swirls and chocolate pieces, and just turning it into chocolate. And then of course we had the guava, which you didn't like all that much. You said it was too sweet, but I think I've perfected it. I've gotten it a lot better. And then of course we had
He's talking and he's rambling, and Shiv just looks up at Miss Kyra and goes, he's talking about putting like chunks of stuff in here. Maybe he could talk to Cedric. And just like a little subsect of the bakery, like Cedric just making like cookies or pie dough or I don't know, whatever might potentially go in ice cream without causing the salmonella.
Can you give? Are you trying to be quiet about this?
Honestly, probably not, because at this point he's ignored pretty much everything that we've said so far because
he
he's
immediately
on,
just
on one.
stops. He immediately just stops. He's like, cookie pieces. That's genius. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my gosh. Who's the baker? Which one is Cedric?
Is he's not with us, is he?
Yeah.
He is with us?
Yeah.
Big old tall fella in high waters.
He'll immediately run right up to you, Cedric, grab your hand and like shake it. He's like, man, pleasure to meet you. What kind of baking do you do?
I don't know. All of it.
Do you
Whatever.
make cookies, biscuits, scones?
Yeah.
Real good at pie.
Pie.
Man, you said
pie.
cookie pieces. Yeah, no, you'd have a problem there with the cookies going soggy inside the mix. You might want to find
Not
somebody
if you,
to coat those.
I mean, what if you overbaked them just a little bit? Like got them a little,
a little
hard,
extra
and then when
crunchy?
you put them in the, and then like you put them in the ice cream make it soft.
Less
You
butter,
know,
less
that might
flour.
actually
whatnot.
work. That might be trying to, or you could just coat it in a nice little glaze of sugar to keep it from actually getting penetrated.
Sugar
by the
glaze,
cream
possibly
itself.
even a chocolate glaze. We have so much chocolate around here. It's
Why
insane.
even
Yeah, but
bake the
wouldn't it-
cookie? Just use the dough.
Or you could just use
Kyra, I love this one.
Last week on Dummies
What are they
and
pay-
Dice Rolls, the baking channel,
He looks at you. What are they paying you?
Last night's on Dummies and Desserts.
I guess right
You're
now a
stealing
place
my
to stay.
companions away right now. We're in the middle of an important business, band.
But cookies.
I'm sure whatever cookie needs you have, you'd be more than willing to fulfill them later.
Very well. Would you like some ice cream?
Yes, that's why we're here.
Yes.
Hasn't he asked us that like 4 times already?
You
He
would never
brings
have
you to the
one
back,
of them.
Kyra, and you see this giant, what looks like it at one point could have been a trough where animals would have fed from, cattle maybe, considering your family, that has been scrap metal converted into a long cooler, essentially, with a bunch of different contraptions, both in and over it. And in the center, there are several different vats that appear to have different colored now, not just flavored like what you're familiar with, but it has completely changed the color of the iced cream as well. You see one of them is a vibrant purple color. There is one that is a deep red. And so yeah, he's got a couple going on. He's like, I don't even know where to start. What would you like? Do you want some of the original? Should I show your friends the original flavors? I mean, the original flavors are where we started.
You would happen to have watermelon flavor, would you?
Yes.
I'll try that.
And he goes over to the vibrant pink one and grabs a metal scoop, scoops it out, and Leo, as he's scooping it, you see underneath what it looked originally just straight red, but as he scoops it, you see there are little bits of black, like seeds, in it. And he brings it over to you. He's like, we put little chocolate nibs in it to give it the appearance of watermelon.
What
And-
exactly
Just one bite.
is in
Roll for
yeah.
brain freeze.
Roll for brain freeze. Yeah, I was gonna say, can I get a concept?
Thank you.
Oh no. That's a 15.
15. Okay. The flavor is intense. It's like you've had sweet watermelon. You've had good watermelon. You've had very good watermelon. You've had candies. You had rock candies and root beer, the root beer barrels and little strawberry candies. This is like a watermelon Jolly Rancher in flavor, just that intense, sugary watermelon flavor. The little tiny seed-shaped bits of chocolate are dark chocolate, and so the sweet and the bitter blend beautifully, and it hits you, and it's just so intense. And then your mouth gets really cold, and then the roof of your mouth starts to hurt. It doesn't get the rest of your head. You were able to succeed, but you're just like, oh.
And just swallows. That was...
Yes. All right. And one of the only unfortunate side effect of these treats is that if you eat a bit too quickly, your body reacts a little poorly. But take it slow. Take it slow, smaller bites.
Although I do
Yes,
like the
why?
enthusiasm, it's fantastic. We just got the watermelon shipments in a couple months ago, and so I was experimenting with it, and I thought what would be the best way to do this is just to get the juice out of it. So it's just concentrated juice in the cream, Kyra. It's fantastic.
Why don't we set out a sampler's array and we'll do a palate testing for you, and you can get a bit of feedback. Quite direct.
I love it. Fantastic. Great idea. And he scampers off. And you guys are gonna just
Doing that, I'm gonna send a message to Shepard just so that he knows where we are. So I'm gonna cast sending, or I'm gonna cast, yeah, I'm gonna cast sending so he knows where we are, what we're doing.
Literally never spoken with me like this before. I am going to spin in a circle when I hear your voice.
I'm also definitely gonna want to know what those 25 words are, Kyra.
Oh shoot, I forgot it's 25 words. Hi, Shepard. It's Kyra Pennington. Oh, you know that. We're at the. What's the name of it again?
Clearwater Creamery.
Is Clearwater one word or two?
One word.
Clearwater Creamery. So that was 10 in 16. Okay. Please join us at your earliest convenience.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Shepard, you're spinning in circles, but you can respond.
Kyra, you're the only Kyra I know. I'll be right there.
Oh yeah, you're good.
I love it.
They're pretty close with the words there. Awful talkative one, that guy.
I love it. I love it. All right,
12
jumping
words
over
remaining.
to Ezra.
Yo, what up?
It takes you a little while because you're like, in the city. But you're like, okay, just look over the buildings. That's the cliff.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did Dwalin only give me an image of the location that Tarina is in, or did he give me like a ping for Tarina's location?
Sorry, give you or a what?
Like a mental, a way to track her.
Yeah, no way to
Just the
track
actual
or anything,
location.
Just
Okay,
like a
okay.
yeah,
I know she's here. Got it. Okay.
yeah. So, but yeah, you make your way towards the eastern edge of the city, and you definitely find the armory. It is big, warehouse size. You go through the front doors, which throws you off because you go to open them and they just kind of slide on their own.
Just look at the doors as I walk past them. Hopefully they don't shut on me.
And as you're walking in, a little ways in, they do eventually just.
I was just imagining like little automatons.
Oh yeah.
Pulling and pushing the doors and the walls. Because he has no idea how this works.
I'm here for it. But yeah, it's the room you're in is clearly not the whole building. Whatever is in the quote unquote back is the rest of the building. But the space you're in is like a little designer department store kind of a thing. It's got mannequins with different pieces of armor on, some chain mails and plate mails, some leathers and whatnot. But all of them looking very nice.
Forgot that I'm actually wearing a breastplate. Oh, so wearing my leather. Much better than a hat, but I'm still there.
Are you at Chains R Us or possibly Macy's Mail?
I swear.
No, neither.
Knights and
Ooh,
Beyond.
what about Forever AC 21?
Guys,
That'd be nice. That's where I should be going. I'm pretty sure they went out of business though.
I'm done. All right.
Forever Plate Mail?
Ooh, Armor Postal?
Armor Postal?
Nah, just buckle, dude.
Just
buckle.
No, it's called Buckler.
Yeah,
It's
just
what-
Buckler. What are you doing?
Hammer Time and Finch?
Okay. Anyway,
Can I? Does anything catch my eye that would look? I don't know. Like not necessarily. Well, maybe enchanted.
roll Arcana for me.
Oh, okay. All right. 18?
18.
I have a +4.
That's
When did I get Arcana?
Here for it, yeah. There seems to be on a couple of the pieces that you look at their price plates that's at the base of the mannequin that are definitely the more expensive pieces.
Sure.
That seem to have like a slight arcane radiance to them, a little vibration, if you will.
Does it say anything on the plate of like what they might have an enchantment of or anything
All of
like
them
that?
just say a price in gold.
What's the lowest price?
Of the enchanted ones,
Yeah.
the lowest one that you see is 20,000 gold.
Yep. Ezra. Hell no. Ain't worth it. Anything.
This is very much the since we're naming department stores now. This is very much the
Right.
men's warehouse of armory.
Right. Well. Do I see anyone around that looks like they work there?
You do see an older gentleman kind of just standing at the counter, looking over something on the, like looks like he's looking at a ledger book of some kind.
Excuse me, sir. I'll walk
Nope.
over to him.
Yeah, he'll look up. Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering, you might happen to have something a little bit more
I got
sturdy
his
than
picture
this
posted, by
here.
the way.
Get a look at him. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Older gnome man. Just,
You have something maybe a little bit more sturdier than this breastplate I'm wearing, but like not necessarily something that's gonna break the bank.
he'll look you up and down for a second, just kind of mostly. You would, I would say, you're having a high enough insight. You could tell he's looking at your armor, not so much you.
Yeah.
Oh man, God damn it, Matt. I'm trying to like be serious and be like more like. God, all right.
Listen, I'm trying my best to not just keep spitballing them. It's a
All
You
right,
know,
struggle.
I know
I'm
you
done.
know
I'm
so
done.
many.
I'm done.
Okay.
The vicar's secret, anyways.
Good lord.
Give me strength.
How can we forget journeys?
Son, we got plenty of armor here that's better than what you got, but what kind of price range you looking for?
Well, you in the business of possibly trading?
No, son, I apologize. That's
I'm
that's
not
really
necessarily
something we do
talking
here.
about. All right. I didn't know if I'd be willing to buy stuff off me to reduce the price or something, but that's fine.
Everything here is custom made by the family, so we make sure that you get exactly what you need.
Fair enough. Currently, I mean, I got on me. I have about, he'll grab his coin purse, about 450 or some gold, so not too much on me.
Might be best to check a different shop then.
All right.
I don't want to waste your time, son. You look like a straight shooter.
That's fair. I appreciate that. Question then: have you happened to see a dark-skinned tiefling by the name of Tarina?
You see, he starts like thinking about it. He's like, "Have I?
Pretty
Not that I
tight.
recall."
All right. Someone I'm looking for. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll might swing back by later when I got a little bit more in my pocket, but I appreciate you not wasting my time. Thank you.
Of course. Have an excellent rest of your day.
You have any recommendations for us poorer folk?
There's a couple shops down by the water. Something that ain't gonna break the bank account. Something a little more practical, I'm guessing.
Right, but also that it's, worth buying.
Gets the
I don't
job
wanna
done.
Right, I don't want to waste my coin, you know what I mean?
I understand. Probably try the gearbox.
Gearbox. All right, thank you, sir. What was your name? I'm sorry. My name's Ezra, and he'll go to shake his hand.
And he'll put his hand out slowly. Tinkerpot. Jordan Tinkerpot.
Gordon Tinkerpot. Nice to meet you, sir. And yeah, like I said, I might be able to swing back by at some point. I have some friends. Probably like to do business with you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm. I want to steal something so fucking bad, but I'm not gonna do it. Rel wants to steal, not Ezra. Ezra's not a thief.
The minute you play a rogue, I know I'm in
Rel's
trouble.
chaotic as fuck. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't steal in real life, but in D&D, I got sticky fingers.
Rule number 1, if it ain't nailed to the floor. All right.
Rule number 2, if it is nailed to the floor, bring your crowbar.
All right. So you make your way out. And which direction are you probably going to be wandering?
Towards whatever direction is going to take me to. Actually, do I get a sense of any, like, as a cop, a former cop?
Yeah.
Do I get a sense of, like, where the shady part of town could be, based on my wandering that I've gone through so far?
Always the docks.
Oh yeah, always the docks for sure. That's just something you would know.
Mhm.
But also, just from talking to people, like, hey, I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting to this direction and whatnot. A couple people have straight up just vocalized to you, hey, you're clearly not from around here. If you're going to be wandering, try to avoid Cobblestone Commons and the Racer Town districts.
I don't know where the group went, so Ezra's gonna go to the docks. I'm going to shuffle off to where I can't be seen, like in an alleyway, real quick.
All right.
And cast disguise self to look like kind of rough and tumble sailor.
All right.
Earn that spell slot right quick. There we go. And that way, I don't stand out as much, and I look like I belong around there, and I can listen in easier. But head towards the docks.
All right. Sounds good.
Where was I in town exactly?
You were at Guard Towers.
Guard Tower District. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. And I'm heading where exactly again?
So where you guys are staying is technically all within the steam fields. I don't know if you're looking at the map at all.
I am.
Yeah, it's kind of a large encompassing area, with a lot of steam powered factories and whatnot. So there's a lot of not smokestacks but steam stacks. So a lot of mist coming out of places and whatnot. It's a much more humid part of town. Little damp, little moist.
Yeah.
But the ice cream shop where they are would be along the border of the steam fields and Cliff Reach.
Okay, got it. How long does that take me to get there?
That's like a 20-minute walk.
Am I being followed?
Make a perception check.
Music.
Oh, God damn it. 19?
You're subtle about your head being on a swivel, but you are looking around and noticing the people around you, and no, it doesn't look like you're being followed.
Okay, good deal.
In fact, it looks like most people just aren't even bothered. They're just like, all right, cool, we're just going about our day. The most looks you're getting is like, oh, that's so archaic.
Is that a Thord?
Yeah, right, yeah. How
Alright.
retro. Like, are they coming back? But yeah, over at the ice cream shop, you guys have a variety of flavors lined up in front of you, including but not limited to watermelon, cinnamon sugar, pineapple, blackberry, peanut and banana. As in, like, that's peanut bananas mixed into one.
Yeah.
And the original ones that were that they started with, which I don't know if Kyra listed the originals or not to you guys. Did she? No. Okay. The original flavors of sweet cream, chocolate, guava, a spiced or spicy mango with lime. So like Tahini mango, basically.
Yeah.
There was one more. I'm trying to figure out where I put it. There we go. Shaved coconut.
All Cedric knows is that this is now a challenge. There's no way he's gonna get beaten by ice cream. That's pathetic. So he's gonna eat as much as he can, as fast as he can, and he's gonna be completely fine. Boom. That's his plan.
Fantastic. So yeah, you guys are able to sample all of the flavors. Cedric, if you're doing that, I do need a con save.
What are you? Well, it could be better.
Could be better. At least you're rolling real dice. We're proud of you.
Yeah, but yeah, damn it, that's an 11.
Okay. You get through maybe the first 2-3 flavors. On the fourth one, though, it
Find out you're
to...
lactose intolerant. I'm kidding.
Stop!
Not again.
Not about that.
Okay, baby, let's go.
At about the fourth flavor, though, your mouth's starting to get that cold burn. And then at the fifth flavor, your head hurts. It's just you've never had brain freeze before. You were getting a smacking of it.
Can we all
Isn't
just respect the fact that Grimm avoided saying freeze and went with cold burn?
Yeah. You know the cold burn I'm talking about, though, right?
Freeze.
No, not freeze. It hurts more than a freeze.
I think the human body's just too
Are you
dumb to
talking
be
about
able to
like one of
differentiate.
those like brain freezes that makes your friggin' eyes twitch where you're just
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Yeah, where the muscle starts twitching under like, without your yeah.
It's just making me think how like the human body doesn't know what wet feels like. It just knows the difference in temperature. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's honestly like the equivalence of a tension migraine. It's so painful. It hurts. It's bad.
I have been brought to the floor by those before, and I hate them.
What's really funny is like I've never gotten one from like eating something cold. I have gotten it when it is cold outside and I do not have a hat on.
Ooh, hate that.
It's awful.
Do you ever
Oh,
like
yeah.
blow out hot breath over the top of the ice cream when you get moments like that? Where you're like going,
you're trying to blow out the cold. No, this is temperature.
Music
So,
tell
fun.
me I arrive while he's having a brain freeze.
Yeah, you arrive while Cedric is hitting the floor.
Quick,
You okay?
Cedric Rage, you take half damage from cold.
I'm about to. I'm thinking about it. I'm fine.
Cedric, are you okay?
I was bested by the ice cream.
Bested? How did you get bested by ice cream?
Is he gonna be all right?
Is he gonna be
Oh,
all
nice to meet you. And you meet Banth now.
Hello. Do you happen to possibly know a Leo Davidson?
Who?
No? Oh, okay. What? I shot in the dark. You know what I mean? I just couldn't tell.
Posture
If
check.
perhaps you knew. Do you know George Taylor? Perhaps. At a loss.
You have strange friends.
That's fine. No, it was just a shot in the dark. I was just kind of curious. Anyhow, what flavors of ice cream do you have? I've had it once before. It was subpar, but
I met a Charlton Heston once.
yeah. See, Leo knows exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I knew you were a man of culture.
Posture check.
Yeah, I called it already. Did y'all not hear me?
I heard you. I sat
didn't-
up straight.
I didn't hear you.
Pay attention.
In chat.
I'm
In
too
the
broke
bowl.
to pay attention.
Ain't
Good
got no
hydrate.
common sense.
The flavors.
Hydrate.
You had mentioned that there were some flavors. I just got.
Yeah,
that.
you'll see the flavors spread in front of you. There's about 10.
Interesting. Can I try the mango one? You said that one's spicy.
Yes. It's got we take chili peppers and we dehydrate them, and then we grind it up into like a fine powder, sprinkle it into the mix, as well as the zest of a lime.
Have you? What
Ooh,
kind
a
of
very
peppers-
soft face.
What? Thank
Sorry,
you.
you're just very distracting.
I appreciate that. Parts of your face look soft as well. So, what kind of peppers do you use for this?
Oh, we use chipotle peppers.
Really? That's fascinating. Yes. Can I actually have 2 scoops in a single cup, please?
Absolutely, of course.
Wonderful. And who do I pay?
Oh, no, these were for testing. These were for samples.
Well, I don't want to take too much. Is 2 scoops
No,
too
it's
much?
fine. It's totally fine. You're a friend of Miss Kyra's.
Excellent. Thank you. I'll take the little bowl and I'm going to begin to just rapidly eat through it as quickly as possible.
The first flavor that hits you is mango. Intensely so. It's like biting an actual mango. The second flavor that hits being that lime, that it's that sour citrusy tingle on the sides of your mouth as you're eating it, and then after swallowing the ice cream, all of a sudden, finally that chili burn starts to linger on the palate, and it blends beautifully, and it makes you want to take another bite. It leads you into it.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, you did say you're going to eat it rather fast, so I do need a con save from you as well.
Listen, I'm hot in this armor, and I need to cool off my insides. 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hell yeah.
Cedric's on the ground, writhing in pain, holding his head. Shepard's like, "This is good." Can't hear you, Code. All right.
Hey, Cedric, quick question while you're down there. Do you have honey with the bees that you have, or?
Yes, I do.
I wonder if we could add some honey to this to actually round out the flavor overall.
Don't make me think right now. It hurts.
Okay. Kyra's gonna kneel down and cast Lesser Restoration.
Ooh. Ooh.
Didn't warn you. Goodness sakes. Told
knew
you
that
not to
going-
eat too quickly.
Who knew that going to an ice cream parlor would be so exciting?
Are we gonna have another eating contest then? Is that what we're coming down to?
I just tried.
Oh my goodness
It
sakes.
didn't work at all. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's a bad time.
Quick question.
Guys,
Where
I'd beat you all on the
exactly
table anyways.
is Jeffrey?
He's back here.
Oh, good.
Like Coda just disconnected his mic again. You did.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Oh, man.
It's good now. It's good now.
Oh,
It was from your
no.
headphone.
Hello?
I heard it
Hello?
go.
Yeah,
pop,
yeah.
When you picked your arms up, it went, and I went. He disconnected himself.
we heard the disconnect sound. That
Yeah.
was great. Ezra,
Yeah,
you said you were heading towards the docks.
yeah.
I need you to give me a D4 roll really quick, because I want to make sure I know which docks you end up at.
2.
Okay. So you find yourself surrounded by shorter buildings, not as towering and tall as some of the others, that are just covered in plants. Some very broadleaf and tropical with vibrant flowers growing on them, some vines even, some strange plants that you actually remember being of the Feywild, yet somehow these people are growing them here. And it's just every building seems to have these plants either growing in the windowsill or climbing up the sides of their buildings and whatnot. Some in pots, some built right into the ground. As you walk through Apothecary Square and make your way towards the docks there. And it's quiet not like an eerie kind of silence, but you get this calm feeling over you for the first time in a while as you look over the ocean and are technically, yeah, in a city, but you feel like you're surrounded in nature. You feel like you're connected to nature for a brief moment. That ranger side of you, finding a bit of peace here, even in this dense urban area. This little corner of the city has connected itself so closely to nature that it almost feels like you're out in the wilds again. You see there's not nearly as many automatons in this section of the town. Just regular people.
Does on scoping the landscape and everything, does anyone stand out that looks shady?
Give me a perception roll.
The best, I'll tell you that. 15.
No one looks shady. Everyone's kind of minding their own business, going about their day. You do notice, I will say though, with that 15, that there are the open roadways and everything, right? You know, every road is wide enough for these carriages to get through and also people to walk along. And then there's particularly in this area a lot of side roads that are small, thin alleyways that even you yourself in your build in some places have to actually step sideways to get through. And one in particular catches your eye as a symbol of Dwalin is carved into the top of an archway going down one of these small alleys.
I'm gonna go down it.
It's a small one. It's a narrow one. You have to turn sideways as you get further in. As the buildings aren't perfectly aligned, there's kind of like a taper.
Mm-hmm.
You get further in, and I do want to get a dex. I will say you can either do dex or strength as the buildings start to wedge you a little bit.
For an actual check?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do dex. You want dex or like acrobatics or athletics? Like, how, you want to take specific or just flat dex?
This would just be a flat one because you're just trying to wedge yourself through these two building corners.
14.
14. You pop a button, but yeah, you squeeze through and you find yourself in a small garden, with also at the other corners, it's a perfect little square. At the other corners there are also just very thin passageways to get through. In the center of this garden is a single tree with stark white bark and beautiful shimmering red leaves. The flowers growing underneath the tree are similar to that of what's the one I'm looking for? Sorry, hydrangeas.
Mm-hmm.
They are black petaled, but everything just seems to be thriving. It doesn't feel evil. It doesn't feel dead. It still feels alive.
Do I get any sense of familiarity with the tree that I got the sap from?
No, but you do get a strange familiarity to the tree that is before you. There's like this pull, like this homesick feeling.
What about the tree that I am always at when I'm in Dwalin's realm.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll still in disguise, mind you. Is
Yeah.
there anyone around?
No, it's perfectly quiet. There's no one in this little hidden curtain.
I'd go up to the tree and just put my hand on it and kind of like give it a look over.
Yeah, it's a beautiful tree. I mean, it's big enough that you could sit underneath the shade of it comfortably.
Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled. I think Ezra would actually just kind of like sit down at the roots and like lean up against the tree, and
You notice that in this area that the ground isn't grass, it's moss. It's
Comfy.
soft. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
it's very soft. And this moss goes all the way to the edge of the buildings and goes up a little bit, as well as vines growing up in the buildings. This entire area looks like a preserved, cut off terrarium almost.
I think so how long would you say I've been walking up until this point?
Say maybe 30-35 minutes.
Yeah, I think Ezra would be there long enough that his disguise stuff would have dropped by that point because it's only for an hour.
Yeah.
Just kind of taking this moment that he hasn't had in a long time to just take in his surroundings and relax and kind of just like become one with nature again.
Yeah.
So this kind of feels separate from everything else in a way. And the whole time he's doing that, he's rubbing the coin. Just kind of like pondering on everything, thinking about the information he's got now about the Grey Lady and his connection with Dwalin now and the changes he's been experiencing. And now he hasn't really taken a moment. He's just been go, go, go. And he's given himself that time now, even if it's a short amount of time, to just be alone and kind of like relax in what feels kind of like home, away from home.
Yeah. It has a, I will say the longer you sit here and kind of just take that in, it has a strange coldness, not evil or anything like that,
No,
but
just like cool, like compared to the area around, right?
Similar to that of like the what you've heard of for the Shadowfell.
Okay.
But again, you feel comforted by it. You feel a sense of relaxation.
Do I know if the Shadowfell and the Feywild have any kind of connection?
You do, yeah. They would be opposites of each other. So, and
Okay.
I would say you would also know that is where legend says Shatterkai come from.
Right. Could I try to maybe see in some way if some of those plants that I'd seen, if they are in fact from the Feywild, or if they're shared in both? Even though I've never been to the Shadowfell, just from stuff I know about and like connection and everything like that, does it feel like anything?
A lot of the plants that you saw that you were like, those are Feywild plants. You only recognize them because you were there.
Okay, so I wouldn't really know because I hadn't been in the Shadowfell. That makes sense.
Yeah, but something about the tree and these flowers, these black hydrangeas, they do have that similar kind of homesick kind of pull. And so you sit here in this moment and take a moment for yourself to slow down and relax and be one with nature again.
Also take a couple, I would say maybe like about 4 of the black hydrangea leaves and stuff them in my pocket.
Huh.
And some of the bark, just like a little bit of the bark. It's a gift for Leo.
Sounds good.
Some maybe he can figure out.
And we will end tonight's session there.
How loud, Miss Kyra, can you like scream whenever you do that brain thing that you did to me a moment ago? Can you jump scare Ezra and let him know that I have some information I'd like to pass along to him?
I mean, it's just thought, so I suppose it could be loud or quiet as you'd like.
I mean, good luck startling me. I get a god that randomly likes to talk to me in my brain.
Sure. But it's not Kyra's voice. You know, when Mom screams at you,
it's also not the first time Kyra's spoken in his mind.
All right, that's fair. Damn.
All right. We will pick back up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, tomorrow we have Secret World of Tephra.
Yes.
We'll be picking up with that. Same time, same place. That's Josh's game. For those of you who don't know, come check that out.
Yep.
And then, yeah. With that, guys, yeah, I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Next time.
Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Who are we raiding? Are we raiding anyone?
Gizmos are plenty. They've got 7, and they're playing Repo.
Giz
Oh, yeah.
is definitely doing
Go
the
get
thing.
Giz for sure.
Yeah, they're playing Repo, so you can check it out.
I need specific spelling, please.
Oh, yeah, it's GIZMOS
Mm-hmm.
_ APL3NTY.
So did we
Also,
raid Gizmo
make
not too
sure
long ago?
to give Gizmo lots of love right now. They are going through it.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Absolutely.
Grimm, you should totally watch the gameplay because
It's freaking what was that horror game we were playing before as a group? Cody?
oh,
What was that horror
Lethal
game we
Company?
played? It's Lethal Company, but sillier.
But like
Oh,
kind of,
God.
yeah.
All right, guys, with that, we're gonna go raid Gizmo. We'll see you later. Love you. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Y'all are amazing.